The following program is hosted by immature, irreverent, obnoxious, and often disgusting young men. Listener discretion is advised.
This time on Nude Clan, welcome to my dungeon. Roll for sound quality.
Shall we play a game?
Welcome to another episode of Nude Clan. This is your host, Cameron.
Caleb Gray. Joseph DeGollier. Caleb Schweiss.
And then who's excited for a review of Horizon Zero? Oh, wait, fuck it. What happened this week?
I don't know. You tell me, motherfucker.
Well, this will be an argument for later, but Joe and I have not beat Horizon Zero Dawn.
Nope.
So sorry for those excited for that episode today, but we do have a special treat for you all. Today will be the BDSM Dungeons and Dragons, and we have our own special.
It will be the BDSM Dungeons and Dragons. What?
And we have our own special special Dungeon Master Dominatrix.
Oh, sweet.
I should probably not introduce him as such. His name is Larsen, a coworker of mine who has extensive knowledge of Dungeons and Dragons. Want to say hello?
Hey everybody, how's it going?
Good.
Yeah. And we've done some character creation before the episode. We're pretty much clueless as it comes to Dungeons and Dragons.
100%
as he well knows. So we'll get into that and introduce our characters later in the episode.
But first,
what have you been playing?
I've been playing some.
Let me always catch Caleb by surprise. Like, he's like, "Oh shit!"
I've been playing some Fable 2.
We going clockwise?
And some Dragon Quest. It is weird for me though.
Yeah, being over here.
What the fuck? And downloaded that free game, Killing Floor 2. I've been playing that. Killing Floor 2? Yeah. It's like a combination of Nazi zombies from Call of Duty and Left 4 Dead.
I just downloaded it last night
of those two
and I'm playing it. It's a game. It's in its own category, I'd want to say.
Is it a game?
Yeah, it's a game in its own realm.
Okay. It's exactly as I've described it. Exactly as I've described it.
We'll look into it, but yeah.
Alright. I'll tell you what I played this week. I played some 14. And I played Horizon Zero Dawn. Only, I'm about 4 hours into Horizon Zero Dawn. And there was a week there that I said that I was going to like double time Horizon. Remember that Bounty Hunter was beaten a week later than I had planned on. So I'm just late with Horizon. And neither me or Cameron have beaten Horizon.
I could have beaten it if I wanted to.
Cameron,
I just didn't want to.
Cameron has planned this episode, and I shall plan this episode.
Yeah, the reasoning I had...
It's probably not going to be done next week.
Yeah, the reasoning I had was like, okay, Joe for sure won't be done next week, so we might as well have Cameron do this week's episode, because they're both guilty.
Hey, now, when the teacher assigns homework, and then the teacher then moves said due date another week later,
right, but I don't think Caleb and I moved the due date back.
Do you punish the students?
Yeah, we did.
Do you punish the students for not completing it on the original due date? Doesn't make sense. The due date's no longer today.
But Caleb and I get extra credit.
Okay, that's fine. Extra credit.
No, okay. We're doing a group book report, and you guys didn't do the reading.
Yeah,
this is what happened.
So last day, we had to write your section of the report.
See, I just like to have time with games to lovingly fondle them before I'm done. That's just what I like to do.
Fine.
I'm giving you 2 extra weeks.
Exactly. So why am I getting
you don't have to
2 extra weeks?
You don't have to like stop playing the game after you beat it. You can just beat it and then still play the game.
Right.
It doesn't just end.
But when you have to beat a set amount of games in a certain amount of time, I bet that stream loves that ass.
Yeah, probably.
What are you talking about, Cameron? This is an audio podcast.
Audio podcast.
That's not a visual thing here.
Okay, so I was lazy and decided I didn't want to play Horizon Zero Dawn.
We started before all of
us.
us.
I was casually getting into the game. I had other games I needed to beat, and then I just wanted to take my time with it. Enjoy the game that a listener so lovingly bought for us. I just wanted to give the proper time that gift deserves. Okay?
Yeah, 50 hours. That's what it is.
Is that also why it took you to the last minute to beat Bounty Hunter?
No, Bounty Hunter I couldn't beat because I was gone on a work trip that whole week, and so I had to crush it in a night. Yeah. But that's that. Bounty Hunter wasn't my fault. I mean, maybe a little bit.
You were the one that nominated it.
But Horizon Zero Dawn was, I decided not to really focus on that. But we're going over Caleb's
You
games.
played both of these games before, they should have been started. And,
yeah, but I don't just
and then
focus
do
on
them
one
last
game.
minute.
How's that Persona?
I have not started it. I have not started Persona.
We did that vote so long ago.
Yeah, you little fucks. We voted early for it, and you're like, nah.
I'll get on it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
When's it due again?
I don't know.
Oh, I got time.
You got time. But it's 100 hours, so it'll take you 400 hours.
And I'll do it all in the week before it's due.
Exactly. Yeah.
Just take a week off.
All my PTO in one week to play that fucking game.
8 days, 12 hours a day. You could do it.
Jeez.
All right.
I don't know. I can't handle the weeb.
That's
so
only 6 days
Is that all
off.
the games you've played?
Yeah, we already went to me. It's Canada's Twice's turn.
Yeah, so I've been doing Final Fantasy 14, just a little bit though. I did a couple dailies. I'm waiting on Joe. For a dungeon, I played Fable 2, and I played Tales of the Borderlands. It was a pretty fun little game. And I also did one level of the Killing Floor 2 or whatever the fuck. It seems fun. I don't know. I'll probably play it with you guys since it's free.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
So
definitely.
We'll have to do something.
Maybe later tonight.
Maybe, if you know what I'm saying. Although Game of Thrones is tonight. So
Oh, yeah.
I
But
don't know if I
are you going
can
to
be
go to your
bothered.
company party, though?
Yeah, but it ends.
Okay.
So,
Does it?
what about you? What have you been playing, guest man?
Do you play games?
D&D.
Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons. I can talk about last week's quest. We're fighting a shadow demon right now, and we went to the spirit world to speak with Aqueda.
You fools.
And while we were in the spirit world, finding Aqueda, which is a water goddess of this plane that we are living on, the shadow man, whose name is Samity, he trapped us in a gateway on our way back to the real dimension, and just wide out, and that was the cliffhanger for the end of our session.
Dun, dun, dun.
Next time
Were you
on
the
Dungeons and
DM to that one?
Dragons.
No, I'm not. I'm actually playing. I play a fighter. I play a fighter in that group.
So what are your bona fides? How often have you DM'd for a group?
Let me see. This is my third group DMing. I've probably DM'd for a little bit over 3 years now. I don't know how to qualify my classifieds, but
Well, anything more than what we have is what we need.
Did you kill everybody?
no, I've never killed off an entire party. At least not in the first game.
Oh.
So I have killed off characters before.
Will he be a benevolent master?
We'll be pretty.
We
We'll
will
be pretty
find
kind
out.
this first
Are
one.
we talking Old Testament here? or-
Old Testament D&D.
Jesus, this is bullshit.
It's a joke. We're really playing Pathfinder today.
You turned me into salt, you fucking asshole. You'll never DM in this town again. Alright, so we know what everyone's been
No,
playing.
you haven't gone over me.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Jackass.
We know what you've not been playing. I figured that was...
Yeah, we know what I have not played. I have played Horizon Zero Dawn for a little bit, but I've also played another round of Heroes of the Storm because other work friends like to play that game.
Okay.
I've played some Battlefield 1,
Oh, shit, I forgot I did.
and yes, you did, and so
Oh,
did the
yeah, I
Craig.
did too.
We all got on the party just like the good old days. The good old
Yeah.
days, we all played Battlefield 1.
That's right.
Can't wait till
Can you
the
call it
Russian
the old days?
DLC comes out. I think I'm going to stop on Battlefield 1 until that DLC comes out. So no more Battlefield 1 for me. I got to focus on the games I need to beat. That's pretty much what I played.
Alright, well, has anybody beaten a game this week?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, yes. I beat 2 fucking things so that I could be ahead of Craig finally. So I beat Fable 2.
And he went to a Metallica concert this week. So
Yeah, so you're a fucking bitch. That's what that means. And I also beat Tales of the Borderlands, which was...
Oh, come on now. We're talking
Yeah,
real
you got
games here.
that 4-hour plat.
You have that
12.
30-minute air gun fight scene.
12 hours. I doubt it.
Caleb, I don't want to hear it, man. You have...
Dude, Batman took me literally 5 hours.
You
There's
have-
an hour each episode.
You have Rainbow Six Siege on here. I beat that in a night. I couldn't have beaten Tales of the Borderlands in a night, Caleb.
If it's 5 hours, yeah, you could have.
It wasn't. It was 12, I swear to God.
Cameron, did you beat anything?
No, I didn't.
Okay. So the Hog stands King Hog for this week.
And not for long.
It's Caleb Schweiss with 12 games beaten. Caleb Craig has 11. Cameron Wilson has 9. And I have 6.
You should feel good, Caleb. That's the first time that I've ever been dethroned.
That's not true. I was ahead last season for a little bit.
We were tied for a large portion.
Yeah,
of
we
this
were tied
year.
for weeks.
So when you're tied, you're not.
I don't know what kind of
throned.
fucking throne you're
trying
looking
to
at
grab
here.
the
Yeah,
throne.
we're all just sitting on like a park bench earlier on, like all kind of on the same level.
So Cameron, have you beaten anything?
No, I just said no.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. So
We do have a vote, and I just want to get this over with now. I don't want
All right.
this.
So as of right now, the voting is cut off. So
Okay.
you Twitch people, are we even streaming to Twitch?
yeah, we are.
Okay.
Oh my god.
All right. So last week we put up an epic vote. Forced entry for Joe and Caleb Craig. Breath of Fire 3, Legend of Legaia, Dark Souls 3, and Alone in the Dark, the PS1
This
version.
has been intense because for the last half of the week, people have been like putting up their support for certain games.
Pixel was
Tweeting
really
at me, being
campaigning.
like, "Oh, we got to vote for this thing." I have not done this. I don't think any of the hosts have done this. We have not touched the vote this week.
Other than just voting once.
Yeah, other than just voting ourselves. And my did not win. I'll tell you that much. And so we've had a very large influx of votes because this one, for some odd reason, is very intense.
And they're still tweeting about it right now. So
I suspect there may have been some...
Look, Russia was not involved with the outcome of this election.
Dude, I don't know. Like, Alone in the Dark came out of nowhere.
You really think Putin's an Alone in the
Dude,
Dark fan?
it had 17 votes, and then it caught up to
Listen to
Dark
yourself.
Souls and Breath of Fire, which had like
100 and something now.
100 and something. So
Yeah.
17
That is hard
to
numbers.
100 out of nowhere. That's a little suspicious.
It has been quite the heavy swing. Like there would be.
I'm looking at the traffic graph, though.
It's all there.
It's all there.
Yeah.
So they actually had to have real people that they paid off to visit our site.
I don't think they paid it.
I'm just saying.
How does it count whether somebody like...
No, it can see
It
when
is.
It's an individual
keeps track of
view,
the
and it's a
IPs.
lot.
It keeps
It's a
track
lot,
of the IPs that
yeah.
visit the site.
Unless someone's like cycling them, which they could do, but that's a
Yeah.
little bit much as far as the work.
Okay.
Still, though.
So the clear winner as of right now is Alone in the Dark, the PS1 version.
Alone
with
in the Dark.
262 votes. Second place, Breath of Fire 3 at 232. Third place, Dark Souls 3 with 147.
Dude, I was afraid of that thing winning this
And-
week. I was like, God, no, please.
And bringing up the rear, Legend of Legaia with
My vote.
13 votes.
One of those votes is me.
That's,
Wow, that's kind of
Yeah.
sad.
So there you go, Joe. You don't have to quit the show because Dark Souls is too hard.
Thank you. Alone in the Dark. Wow, that was a tough. That was a tough fight.
Oh, victory.
Dude,
were you going to say, were you voting for Alone in the Dark?
No, I voted for Legend of Legaia.
He voted for one that had a chance of dethroning the others, I think.
I voted for Dark Souls 3, but then I promoted
Well,
Breath
I
of
didn't want
Fire.
to play a sequel, and so out of those ones, I
Breath of Fire
chose
3
Legend of
isn't
Legaia.
really... It's like Final Fantasy. There's not really a connection.
Well, I didn't know that. So it's too late now. We're playing Alone in the Dark, Caleb.
Yeah, which
do
is
it.
a sequel.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
it
shit.
is.
There is a movie though that we're gonna
All
have
of
to watch
them
based
are
on it.
sort of sequels. So,
There's a
except for Legend of Legaia.
How is Dark Souls 3 sort of a sequel? It's the third one.
Well, it's
And
the
Breath of
fourth
Fire
one.
3. Oh, that's true.
Technically.
Demon Souls. Huh?
Yeah.
okay. Well, Alone in the Dark.
Yeah.
Alone we got 7 weeks.
We're going to be together in the dark.
Because Horizon Zero Dawn is going to be put off another week.
Together in the dark with Joe and Craig.
Yeah. So finally got that.
Would you do that podcast?
Together in the dark.
It'd be like old times.
What do you feel? It's just sex noises.
No. It's just going to be
an hour.
Together in the dark with Joe and Craig is just going to be the fucking chainsaw in one bed and the wheezing in the other. Just and then that.
We waste money putting that podcast out.
Together in the dark.
We just record ourselves sleeping, look for like the most noisy moments, slap them together,
And it's just the
Special one
intense
episode
music,
edition.
intense uptake on the string snare, and then all I hear is a. And then it cuts out.
So, in case anybody's not
five-star
understanding
podcast.
this, we both snore.
Yeah.
No. Joe snores and Caleb just stops breathing for
Caleb
minutes on end. And then he acts as if he has breathed for the first time afterwards. So it's like...
The first breath of life. Like you see, movie scenes where they're doing CPR on someone who's like dead, and the person comes back to life. That's Caleb every night. Just-
Yeah. Every couple minutes.
I'm immortal.
Yeah.
He's immortal because he dies several times in the night and keeps resurrecting himself. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's like
I can't die.
it's like the Phoenix, but less impressive.
I am the Phoenix.
Yeah.
Now, your name is Obsidianbah.
Wait, you can't say that name yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just kidding.
That's his word.
That's my word.
So do we have any questions we can get through, Caleb?
Yeah, so Shinru asked us what our E3 predictions are going to be and what our wish list
Haven't
is.
we already answered this like 2 months ago?
No.
Okay. E3 predictions. I predict new games being announced.
No way.
I'm going to say Grand Theft Auto 6 will be revealed.
There's gonna be an announcement and a trailer.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be fantastic.
The Madden.
Xbox will be disappointing, but we'll get some cool stuff for the PlayStation.
Sony's going to have another orchestra, and it's going to be epic.
You think they're going to announce the next Xbox down the road?
No, I don't think there's going to be one.
You think the Scorpio is going to take over the Xbox?
I think that's going to be the end,
Okay.
personally. But I think... Oh, man, they might do another Halo. I don't know.
Oh yeah, just another
Halo
one of the
6,
mainstream.
yeah, I guess
Gears of War.
It's all they got for like...
Gears of War 5, fuck it, why not? I do think GTA 6 would be cool, and I think we'll probably get a real release date for...
I don't know if they'll do GTA 6
War.
right now since they're working on Red Dead 2.
Red Dead 2 is coming out, though.
Is there
Red Dead
any-
2
It's
is
coming
like-
out next year.
Yeah, but that means it's
Right.
like far along. They take forever.
Yeah, but they pushed it back.
So we'll get a real release date for that, and then they'll announce they're creating GTA 6, I think.
Are there any rumors from Bethesda what Bethesda's going to come out with?
No.
Evil was
Something
I don't think so.
open, sandboxy,
There's the Doom.
RPG.
There's the Doom that they own now with id Software that
Yeah.
do something.
Yeah. Dude, I
Doom
hope they
2
do
2018.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It's Joe's wish list. Right
I do think we'll get a
Another
God of
Doom
War
would be
release
great.
date, though, for sure.
I downloaded Doom again and started playing around with it last night. I forgot to mention that when games I played, but I fucking love Doom. That's a great game.
I suspect maybe something for Horizon Zero Dawn 2 will be shown at Sony.
Nintendo will be disappointing once again.
Nintendo kind of already has been
They'll
disappointing.
put Oblivion on this time. This guy,
Dude,
If they put Oblivion on, that'd do
they
wonders
had a
for their
Pokemon
sales.
Direct already, and they're basically re-releasing Sun and Moon.
Yeah, I saw that.
I
They're
was
going
like,
to do
what the
Super,
shit?
Super
Do you want me
Sun,
to sing
Super
the
Moon, or
song
something
again?
like that.
It's fucking. I hate it. I hate it so much.
all right. Is that all of our predictions? I'm
Yeah.
excited. I want to play some D&D, dude. I've never played this before, except for that one time at the camp where
So we tried.
we
and-
stumbled through and we're like, fuck it.
Yeah, let's just drink.
Let's just drink some lukewarm beer.
Oh god, but oh god.
It didn't make it any
The
better.
Pabst, which is pretty terrible.
Yeah, it's garbage.
Yeah, it is.
Brought to you by Pabst.
I think Star Wars Cunt Hunt 2 will have a...
Oh, they might
Trailer.
release a Knights of the
Wars
Old
Bounty
Republic,
Hunter.
a new one for EA. I think was another one.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe,
new Star Wars RPG would be great.
yeah.
E3 starts today, doesn't it?
Yeah, EA is
Any
going
Twitch
on right now. I
predictions?
think.
Okay.
They don't think GTA 6 would come out. Why would you fuck Red Dead by announcing a bigger game? Because it takes them years to make games, and releasing Red Dead next year and Grand Theft Auto 6 2 years later isn't going to fuck Red Dead. Plus, Grand Theft Auto is a way bigger IP than Red Dead Redemption ever will be.
Announcing Grand Theft Auto 3 years early would be kind of a mistake, though.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe a year early. Maybe end of year. Next year. And mid-year.
Next year at E3.
No.
So, next year at E3, GTA 6.
We all know that Battlefront 2 is going to be announced because they leaked game footage.
They already announced that ahead of E3.
Well, they announced it, but they leaked the game footage that they were going to show during E3.
Well, some of it.
So we got to watch that.
Shooter.
Yeah.
Third person.
Yeah.
Yep. Got it.
And it looks good, is what it looks. So
Star Warsy.
yeah.
Awesome. Let's play some. Let's do this.
Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Good afternoon. On the continent of Ben Rio, this is the world that we are at. There are a pantheon of multiple gods. The gods in particular will be the gods of Norse mythology, Egyptian mythology,
Got it.
and Greek mythology.
Okay.
So,
All the
if you are
gods.
familiar with any of these god sets, shut up. I'm putting my own turn on them.
Okay.
So, but they will stick to pretty much their archetypal styling.
Oh, okay.
So we are currently on the continent of Hathrone. So
Half bone?
Hathrone.
Oh, half throne. Because I was going to say call half chub. Every time.
Call it half chub all you want.
Half
chub?
But it's throne.
Hathrone.
Half throne. Okay.
Half
Half
thrown.
throne.
This world is a mostly Renaissance era. There are still some barbarian tribes wandering around in the wilds up north. This is a high fantasy game, so there
Found
are.
out I couldn't spell the word Renaissance.
I was having trouble with piercing earlier.
My notes.
Piercing should be a pretty easy one.
I had some. I put it. Okay. Never mind. We'll go
Put
over
it
that
as
later.
peace.
So
Sing damage.
there are many races of orcs, elves, witches, nymphs. All
nymphs.
all brands of mythology and lore here. Currently, we are focused on the city of Whitebridge. Whitebridge is a small town. There was once a bridge that was painted white, but it has since fallen into decrepancy. Disrepair. Is discrepancy the wrong word?
No, it's fine.
Disrepair. Fallen into disrepair.
Hey, Cameron, stop being a douche.
In this city,
Stanima.
we have a very wealthy merchant by the name of Thady Brunswick. Thady Brunswick has
Let's call him Fatty.
yeah.
Oh, fatty.
Thady Brunswick. And Thady Brunswick is looking for mercenaries to guard him and to guard him on his quest to Talonvor. Talonvor is a city across the I have the names of them all written down right here really quick.
Talonvor.
He wants us to bring him to Talonvor.
Yep.
Yep, the city of Talonvor. So we'll go through the forever grass, through the rocky hills, through the darkwood forest, and then through the crag.
What about the upside down?
There's no upside down. That's another plane. We'll get there one day. For all of you Stranger Things fans, there's a plug for you. So,
It's a TV show.
I know it is. I just haven't seen it.
it's a Netflix original series. I highly
Has
recommend
anyone
it.
seen it?
Yeah. Oh, I've seen it.
Yo, you've seen it?
Oh, yeah.
Is it good?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
It's really good.
something to watch with the girl.
Oh, House of Cards, by the way.
No, not good.
It has the next season's out.
I know, I saw that. I don't know if I finished the last one. I got kind of bogged down.
Kevin Spacey is the worst.
Sorry.
Back to D&D.
Back
What?
to the world that exists. Okay, guys.
Back to Hathrone.
Okay.
So,
Half thrown.
Spacey doesn't exist here.
I'll probably mispronounce my own world like 4 times.
That's right.
Yes.
I have it written down, so
I have it written down like all
It's
over the place.
Renaissance.
So, inside of the city of Hathorn, we have 4 adventurers that have come together at a local pub that is housed by, or that is run. This establishment has been run by Eletha. Eletha is a beautiful young woman. It was her father's establishment before. He passed away to a rotting sickness, and she inherited it at a very young age. Aletha is an
sickness?
attractive... No. Excuse me, the end.
You went down with the sickness.
She inherited the sickness.
And what parts are rotting?
I want to avoid those parts.
You do want to avoid that part. So, Aletha brings these 4 travelers a pint of mead, sets it down on the table, and we begin.
And so we'll start with character introductions.
Dude, okay. All right.
So we're beginning. We're all at the
Okay.
table now. And then my name is Kryvix. I am a wood elf, and I've lived most of my life in seclusion because I am distrustful of people and slightly crazy.
You're telling us all this just to have one pint.
Over 1 pint.
Like, Jesus, this guy's ADD is insane.
Over 1 pint. So I am slightly mad, and I'm not too. I don't know social cues very well. It's kind of like I haven't lived around people for very long.
So it's just like you.
And then I don't know social etiquette stuff, and so I just come right out and stuff. I just bowl right past it. And the reason why I live in seclusion is because I don't trust people. I tend to talk to animals and to things that are not there. And when I'm muttering to myself, I'm speaking.
Fucking crazy.
I'm speaking in primordial is what I speak when I'm muttering to myself and when I'm talking to other animals. So I'm often just speaking primordial on my own.
What's your favorite animal to talk to, Kryvix? What animal to you?
Hey, we'll get into specifics later.
Animal.
The
The
chipmunk.
one that gives the most interesting conversations.
And the reason why
Hey, can you dig a little to the left?
where'd that drum come from? Here all the time.
See, you
Jesus.
friends with Richard Gere? Man,
And then I don't know why I came back to society. I just tend to do things that I don't even know why I'm doing them, and I'm just here now at this table with you
like clicking
guys.
those dice that the mic pick up.
Is certainly picking up.
All right.
I'm Obsidianbah.
I am the gerbil
barbarian.
and Cameron Kryvix's asshole.
I don't need to tell you shit.
He's a barbarian.
That's right. The greatest barbarian.
You're the greatest barbarian.
Greatest barbarian.
Why is the greatest barbarian questing?
Yeah, for fun.
Is he not great enough? Does he need to be more
I need
tremendous?
rage.
He needs.
He needs to be more great.
Okay.
All right. That's all you want to say, huh? Obsidianbah?
A few words.
I am Nooborious Trumpus. I am a human fighter. Figured I should tell you this over the pint, in case you didn't notice. Okay, so I do have a bit of a story I gotta tell you. So, from my small country, far away country, that's nowhere near Half or Whitebridge, anywhere. It was a small country of USA. Yeah, I saved the people once from a natural disaster and was adopted by the Lord, who didn't have a son to take over. And when he died, I led this small country of USA for 2 years, but was banished from the land after Obamanius took the throne from me, and he banished me. So now I need some gold. I'm real simple with the speech. One of the common people. I like to think I was a woodcutter before I became a lord. So
Okay.
that's what I'm all
Before you
about.
took over a country.
What about you?
My character's name is Michaelangelus Pencicuis. I was the vice lord of the USA region. The USA, the great country of USA. My downfall was very similar to Trumpus here. We were in close relations. I was.
We know each other very well.
Yeah, as I was setting up one of my.
I asked you your name. It was just to be polite.
Yeah, we've been banished for years, though. I mean, I've been living in the wilderness. I was almost executed. They killed all my family. Thankfully, I was away setting up a gay camp, or else I would have definitely died I would have died along with everyone else I loved other than Trumpus.
A camp for gays?
No, to get the gay out of him.
Oh, to get the gay out of him.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you want me to make him? What are you, nuts?
To praise the gay away camp.
Yeah. So
he's got one of those kites with the key on it, and he's flying it up there to get the electricity down.
yeah, you shock the gay out of you. Yeah.
Electrotherapy.
When I heard everything that went down with Trumpus, I decided to go into hiding for 10 plus years. I don't
And
really.
we found each other just like.
Over
like,
Mead.
Hey, you questing too?
Yeah, you looking for shit?
I didn't know you survived the Obama-Nias takeover.
Yeah, that guy. He 8 years.
Pencicuis.
8 years wasn't long enough.
A long time.
So yeah, that's basically where I am now. I have been living in the wilderness. I'm a little weird. Not that I wasn't weird before, some would say, but once we got dethroned, I just basically ruined my life. So kind of fucked up now.
I gotta ask you, does a barbarian count as an animal?
No.
No. Okay.
Not an animal.
All right.
Sometimes he is an animal.
Sometimes I'm an animal.
But it's more like he's like a party animal. He's a pretty wild and crazy guy.
That's right. Barbarian in the streets and animal in the sheets.
All right. As you guys are talking, the door gets thrown open, and in walks a short, plump man, quite rotund, seems a little bit nearsighted, and am I describing?
Perhaps.
Hey, this guy looks a lot like you, Obsidianbah. Fuck you.
Is that your brother?
And so this man walks up to Roletha and says, "I'm looking for travelers. Are they here?" And this is, in fact, Thaddy Brunswick, the man that you're looking for.
Is it Thaddy or Fatty?
Thaddy.
Thaddy, okay.
Yeah, I call him Fatty.
So, Oletha gestures towards your group, just kind of nonchalantly, like I guess that's them. And he starts making his way over towards you, and you don't realize it, or he doesn't realize it, but he's walking straight through a chair. He trips over this chair and falls flat on his face. So, standing up, brushing himself off, he then looks a little perturbed and a little upset, and sits down at the table with all of you, grabs the closest meat, and just downs it immediately. And then he just kind of slams it on the table and says, "Well, it's you lot then, huh?"
Hi.
How's your face?
You gonna pay for that meat?
Who's the talker of the group?
I would say I probably am the talker.
Well, I have 4 charisma, so it's definitely not me.
I've got 9. Who's
Joe has the charisma.
So Joe, you're the talker. Okay, so you have.
Is it Thaddy or is it Fatty?
Thaddy.
Fatty, okay.
Thank you. And your name?
I am Nooborious Trumpus.
Oh, Nibbly. How's it going?
Nibbly's interesting. Okay, yeah, I can take that, I guess.
Well, I mean, you make fun of my name, so I'll make fun of your name.
It's going pretty good. The beer here is not too bad. A little watered down.
I've had better piss in a auditorium stall.
Tell us that story.
So Thaddy sits back. Thaddy sits back and just kind of is like, "Well, I guess I will." It's about 10 years ago. I was in this piss spot of a country called USA, and this moron,
How dare you, sir?
this moron with golden hair stood up before the crowd and started just announcing himself. I can't even remember his name, Tremoron or something like that.
Oh.
And I was so mispleased by what he said that I just honestly walked into the privy and drank piss out of a trough. And I probably gained more from that experience in the trough.
Is the pint in front of him empty or full?
It's empty.
It's empty, okay.
So,
Damn.
I thought you were gonna take it and piss it in his mouth too.
Oh no, yeah. I take my whip and like Indiana Jones, I go for the cup. to pull it towards me.
are you standing or are you sitting?
I am sitting.
Okay. So roll a d20 for I don't know. I'll call this a dex or attack roll or something like that. So roll. Tell me what you got.
Could be a dexterity.
I got 4.
Okay, so instead of getting the mug, you whip Obi here across the chest. Obi, make a roll for strength saving throw.
The D20?
Yeah, D20.
Okay. 6.
Okay. You fail, and you take, what's the damage for the whip? 1d4?
Yeah.
Okay, so roll a 1d4.
Okay. 1.
You take 1 point of damage, of slashing damage.
Fuck.
No,
What are you going to do about it?
release the animal. Oh, man.
All right, so Thaddy stands up and says, okay, gentlemen. And he turns to the elf and says, lady. Nothing? All right. He turns to the elf and says, lady.
You're a woman.
Thinks he's a woman.
He didn't
Looks like a
specify
woman,
his
I can
gender.
understand, Yeah.
So,
Kryvix is just a woman's name.
Yeah.
No, it's part of my character. I don't talk sometimes. I don't get cues, so I just sit there.
He's
You
like
got
a
Asperger's or
potato.
something?
Yeah.
here's the deal.
I'm just gonna sit there. I'm waiting for you to say it. Because sometimes I forget what I am, okay? Okay. So we're on the same page now? Of course not.
Thaddy clears his throat, getting all your attention. Gentlemen and lady, I will pay you 500 gold because you're literally the only people who have shown up.
Wait, is
To
that
take
500 each?
500 apiece.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Oh, sweet.
Wow. Yeah. Which is
That's not too bad.
Party.
To protect me on our way to Talonmore. There's a caravan that leaves tomorrow morning, and that will be us on our way to
Wait.
Talonmore.
So this 500 gold, do you have it a piece? Do you have it all on you right now?
No.
Oh.
Only a moron would carry that much gold in a flea speck of a town like
So how much are you going to
Blackbird.
give us in advance?
Why so much for the travel?
Is 500 gold a lot?
I would assume.
To a fucking...
How much?
If we start with
To a
nothing,
barbarian,
Out of game really
yeah.
quick. Out of game really quick. How much gold do you have right now?
60.
Okay.
I have 95 gold.
I got 130.
So, I mean, I'm
120
giving you
or-
I got
5 times what you have currently.
Exactly, yeah.
500 gold isn't necessarily a lot, but I mean, you could buy a nice night somewhere. Big town like Talonmore.
Yeah, a nice new gerbil for
It's
Cameron.
enough. It's enough to keep you going for a while. It's enough to keep you going for a while.
Okay.
It's a nice starting amount.
No, you're
So
supposed to go-
it's enough to be tempting, but enough to just
Buy
be
yourself
like,
a whole family
like,
gerbil.
That's a pretty good deal.
Okay.
Okay.
One by
And
one.
Talonmore
into the gas
is
chamber.
probably about it's about a 7-day journey to Talonmore.
Okay.
So
All right.
500 gold for a week's worth of pay.
How much advance are you going to give us so we can get supplies for the journey?
Daddy kind of thinks to himself, strokes his chin. He says, "I will give you each 75 gold in advance for your journey."
What about you give us 75 gold right now, but you
Yeah,
pay,
for someone who doesn't talk a lot, you sure do want to negotiate.
but you pay for our supplies in transit because
You know
technically,
gold
I want you to make
We're protecting
I want you to make a roll for.
damn it, you should do it. You should be doing this.
I will.
So
Okay, what's your character
I pass you a
gold
note.
base?
Finish his shit.
No, I pass you a note that
He's making you do a roll.
I pass you a note that says you should tell him to pay for our supplies during the journey.
No, I got something better.
Okay.
Your charisma is higher than mine.
Okay. So what's my roll?
I want you to make a persuasion roll.
Okay. With what die?
D20.
Okay. So D20, and then what's my multiplier?
You get a -1.
You gotta get a 20, man.
8.
So 7. So that is a fail. So Thaddy straight up says, "Go hang yourself."
Okay.
And I say, I'll tell you what, I'll knock off half the price if you, in fact, do drink a pint of my piss.
Make a persuasion roll.
For him, that's his. That's his.
D20.
On the stream. I mean, right now.
Oh.
Persuasion is
Straight from the udder.
Yeah.
straight from
So
the
it'll-
14.
It'll be your.
Persuasion is 2. Is that 16 then? And
So
plus 2 on charisma?
yeah, so you get a +2 on the charisma,
18.
and then no. So it's not the +2 for your persuasion.
Oh, okay. It's just the plus 2 on charisma.
Yeah, so it's whichever is higher there.
Okay.
So 16?
Yeah.
Okay, so how do I want to do this? Okay, so go piss in the cup. Thaddy looks at you in the eye, smiles, and says, "Go piss in the cup."
All right.
So is he leaving?
I
Yeah,
attempt.
so I mean, you do what you want. I mean, you can
I pull the,
whip it
I
out
pull
in the
the
middle
pint
of
out. I whip out my 1-inch slong and I try to piss into the cup.
1 inch is what he said.
I
1
attempt
inch.
to piss into the cup.
Okay.
Okay. Do I piss into the cup?
Yeah, you piss in the cup.
Okay, I piss into the cup.
I mean, you can do what you want.
And then I hand it back to Thaddy.
So Thaddy
All
grabs
frothy.
this.
Warm and
That's got some nice head.
Thaddy grabs it, swirls it around, looks at it, and Sloth throws it right into your face. So Thaddy rolled 17 on his performance. So you are now coated in your own piss.
Encore.
And Thaddy says, "Gentlemen, do you want it or not? I'm running out of patience with you, and I'll just go with the caravan guard by itself with no bodyguard."
Fine, I'll take the 500. Whatever.
Okay, and I will give you $50, or excuse me, 50 gold for
is this?
your for a prepay.
So each?
In advance, each 50 gold in advance for this. Do we all agree?
Take it.
Deal.
Okay, so all of you add 50 gold to your gold pile currently, and you are now free in the town of Whitestone for the evening. The caravan leaves tomorrow morning before dawn.
How many
so
arrows
please
do we,
make sure.
How many arrows do I currently have?
20.
Okay.
So both rangers have 20 currently. If you have a crossbow, I lied. You have 30 bolts if you have a crossbow.
Sweet.
20
does weight
if you have
matter?
No, we're not going to worry about that.
Is health potions and stuff a thing?
Yes, health potions are a thing, and I advise that you get some. I mean,
All right.
Kryvix
you might want to think
talks
about
so
getting
much.
I need to know the mechanics of the world. That is outside of the world.
So currently, what is available for you in the town of Whitestone? You can talk to Aletha, the innkeeper, Tad, who is the mayor, Elena, who is the apothecary, Jalia, who is the furrier, or seamstress, Brahm, who is a blacksmith, and then Pate is Aletha's, I don't want to say, Asperger's brother. Her brother with Asperger's.
So we can rip him off, is that what you're saying?
You know what? Pate's a pretty solid guy.
Oh.
He's nice.
But you could if you want.
Yeah, but
I mean,
yes.
he's probably washing dishes out back if you want to
So
look.
who sells the weapons?
You would find that with the blacksmith, Brahm.
Okay. So I'm going to go stop the blacksmith.
Okay.
How much
really
is
quick, you want to talk to the party and just kind of figure out what everyone wants to do for the night, so that if people want to go with you,
Oh.
I got a fantastic idea about a way to make more money. There's this guy named Pate, apparently, and he's retarded. So what I'm thinking is that we challenge Pate to a game of horseshoes.
Game of horseshoes.
Yes, a game of horseshoes, and we'll try to bet on and we'll try to double our money.
So he's going to have to roll to convince us, right?
yeah,
Okay.
make a persuasion roll.
Okay, what is
I
persuasion?
mean, if you guys want to go with him, you can just agree to go with him. If you want him to do a persuasion roll, do a persuasion.
I'm not going to do that.
Roll for persuasion.
I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, I'm going after his sister. You guys do what you want.
Persuasion roll, then, right?
All right, roll for
Right,
persuasion.
okay.
Please fail this.
19.
No
Oh, no.
way.
Is that a 13?
No, that's a 19.
Yeah. Wait.
That's like a 14.
Oh, that's a 13.
Yeah, it's
I rolled a 13 plus 2, so I guess that's 15.
I'll let you guys decide what you want to do with that.
I want to move the story forward.
All right, so
Fine, we'll go to bed.
are
No, we
you
gotta buy
going
stuff
after
for the trip.
You're going after the? So it's dusk right now. So I mean, people are coming to the.
woodworking tools.
Yeah,
Can you make me arrows?
Pencicuis wants to try his luck at this woman here.
Okay.
All 4 of us?
No, just me.
Oh, just you.
Pencicuis is a...
All right, Penty,
How much
let's
is
go.
it per arrow? Just real fast. I'm pretend they're doing that. I'm going to the store.
Okay, so
see
you've left.
Yeah.
Probably say each one is 5 gold.
5 gold per
You
arrow.
can only carry up to 30.
Only 30 arrows.
Up to 30 arrows.
Shit, man.
You already got
You have a 30
How
arrow
much
quota.
is
got
a
20 arrows.
health potion or an herb stuff? What's an herbal kit do?
An herbal kit you can create. You can make your own potions with.
So one herbal kit equals 1 potion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stocked herbal kit is 1 potion.
Can I have one of my talents as herbal kit? Does that mean I can make them, or
You
just use
can
them
make them,
effectively?
but you can't just like whip it out on the fly. You actually have to stop and then make something and roll for the ability to make it.
Okay.
So, hey, under your foot, really quick, you have a die underneath your foot. That's one of mine.
It's a great title.
So I'm gonna. How much is a leather armor set going for?
A leather armor set. Brahm currently does not have any leather armor available.
Does he have
He's
You are already
blacksmith?
armored, though. You already have your own leather armor.
Okay. How much is it? Armor rating 14.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna go buy some arrows.
All right, I'm gonna roll to bed this woman. 7, and then I have a -3. So how easy?
So this is
are
how
we
this
talking?
works. So this is how this works. We have good old Mike over here.
She's not a 1.
Is that a charisma roll?
Yeah, did you roll for charisma?
Yeah, I did. It's
all
awful.
right. So you failed miserably with Aletha.
Damn it.
Not only did she slap you, she has gotten her older brother Pate, who is a rather large Asperger-esque man.
I told you we should have challenged him.
When I say large, I mean 6'7", big,
Get
just
money
kind of.
instead of beat up.
I don't want to say retard strength because that's not very PC, but retard strength throws you out into the street. Like,
Come on.
throw. I want you to roll a D10 for damage.
All right, where's the 10?
That blue one right there, that's a D10. Yeah.
The 10 is fatty.
3.
Okay, so you take 3 points of damage from the throw,
11.
and you are no longer allowed to sleep at the inn tonight.
Oh shit!
Oh, have fun in the stable back there. I'm gonna try to sleep with her instead.
Oh my god.
Here, so you know your max hit point.
Because you're charisma.
My charisma.
All right, is that pretty much everyone for the night?
How much was how much is a health potion?
Yeah.
Okay, health potion. Let's see how many are in this time. There's probably 32 gold apiece.
Okay.
I'll get 2 of those.
Current market price.
Who are you buying them from?
The apothecary.
So you went to the apothecary?
Yeah.
Okay, let me know you.
I'm there with him. I'm at the apothecary with him.
So
Yeah.
you meet Elena. So Elena is a less than beautiful woman, but I mean,
Should have rolled for her.
I don't know. On a scale from 1 to 10, we're probably sitting a solid 6 here.
I'm still out of your league.
Black hair. Okay. So when you walk in, you walk into her apothecary. It's full of herbs, and it's full of just like literally like you think of a storeroom of just herbs. Small, strong head scents, lavender, mint. Just hits your senses. Okay. Clears you out really well. I mean, if you were stuffed up, you're cleared out now.
Taking a dump on the floor is that what you're saying?
Like, oh man, I just shit in her store. Oh, she's gonna be pissed.
So you hear this bustling kind of behind the counter, and how do you play?
What's your charisma at?
7.
Okay, I'm at a 9. So even though I'm the silent one, I just walk up to the counter, kind of look at her until she notices me.
Oh, an elf.
Do you have any potions or herbal kits?
I haven't seen an elf in the longest time. Where are you from?
Do you have any potions or herbal kits?
Of course I have potions.
And herbal kits?
Well, what do you have in your supplies?
I just would like a potion and a herbal kit.
You're very brisk, aren't you?
So do you have any or not?
Of course. Only 1 minute. Let me get them. Okay, so she's bustling around. Do you do anything in the potion?
I'm just standing there. I'm just standing there.
Okay, Obi, are you doing
Yeah, what are
anything
you
while
doing?
you're just sitting in the shop?
Staring at her ass.
Okay. Okay, takes her a second, and she just kind of comes back to the counter. She puts a potion, a healing potion. It's a lesser healing potion.
Okay. How many hit points does that heal?
1d10. So you roll a d10 for
full health?
No.
Or-
So when you take the potion, you roll for up to 10 hit points.
Okay.
Whatever you roll is what you get. So,
So
if
it's
you
a
roll 1, you get
1d10.
1. Yeah.
And then
minor healing potions. Not
So that's what she has, a minor healing potion.
she has. You asked for 1, so she brought you 1 minor healing potion.
She's very straightforward.
I mean, hey.
Did she bring any herbal kits?
Yes, she did. So she brought you everything that you need to stock up the herbal kit for one go.
And then herbal kit has potential to make 1 full health potion.
Yeah, I would say restoration or restorative, which will probably do 2d10.
How much is a
Plus
lesser healing
5.
potion?
We'll go 20 gold on this one.
Okay. How much is the herbal kit?
The herbal kit will cost you around 55 gold.
I will take 2 lesser healing potions.
Okay. So take 40 gold out of your thing,
you
and then
need
write
to
in
go
your
and get-
write in your stats.
Get
What
the
an
herbal
asshole.
kits.
So the
And I'm
entire
the
time
guy getting stronger.
she's chatting your ear off this whole time, just in incessant communication, just like trying to talk to you about like elfdom and anything she can about elves.
I haven't been with the elves for a long time.
and then she asks you about forests. And so while she's talking about the forest, she starts talking about her sister who got lost and died in the forest.
So the forest I'm more attuned to because that's where I've been living. So I'm more talkative when we talk about that.
Okay.
Yeah. And her sister apparently died.
Okay.
In the forest.
Yeah, so she died in the forest.
I saw her there. I killed her.
Yeah, I killed her.
Whoa! What?
Not the same.
me.
Not the same forest.
Does anyone on here want to sing?
Want to
No
sing?
one wants to sing?
wants to sing.
Neither of you two want to sing anything? Alright. Alright, are you guys done with the apothecary? Do you want anything?
I need 2 lesser health potions.
Okay. Just subtract 40 and
How come
add
no one
2.
else is trying to get laid here?
I'm trying to get laid. I'm waiting.
No, you gotta wait till these two stooges leave.
Alright, so you guys are done there? Okay.
Yeah.
Are you guys done for the night?
I went to the blacksmith while he was doing his thing. I bought arrows from the guy. Was there a quest waiting over there?
There's not really a quest there, but while you're talking to Brahm, he talks about his brother dying in the Stone Hills with a sword that he had made for his brother. So his brother was out there fighting bandits, and so while you were there, Brahm just kind of talks about the dangers of the Stone Hills, just a high banditry area. There's a lot of baddies up
Are
there.
they well armed and well outfitted, or are they
Well, I
just
mean,
bandits?
they were able to kill a lot of men from the city of
Does that just
Whitebridge.
mean there was a lot of them, or were they well armed?
Well, I mean, he doesn't really know. He doesn't go that way. People
okay.
die up there.
All right, that's
So.
all I need to know.
All right. Obi?
I just leave.
All right, you're done.
Okay.
So,
I want to sleep with the same
how
girl.
many arrows did you buy?
I bought
Pencicuis trying to
that's what I
sleep
meant.
with.
It was 5 gold per arrow.
Okay, so that's...
Man, you whipped out a 1-inch cock in front of her.
No,
How
no,
is
no,
that
here's
gonna-
the deal.
How are you gonna get
Hey, look,
this chick?
I can do this. Pencicuis can't. I just want to.
I want you to roll. I just want you to roll for this.
Roll it.
20?
Yeah, roll a 20 performance check.
19.
Oh my goodness, what's your modifier?
+2 for performance.
Yeah, your charisma modifier.
Oh, +2.
Okay.
21.
Okay, so she rolled a 19, so she is all about this.
Okay.
So let's hear your moves.
Free move for the night.
1-inch wonder.
All right.
Room for the night. That's what I'm thinking.
Get ready.
Okay, so
saving
you're
some money.
sleeping with
Get ready for the 1-inch punch.
Elitha.
I like that 1-inch punch.
Elitha pulls you off into the back and takes you to her room for the rest of the night.
You wake up.
Free bitches.
You wake up well rested.
Okay, so you two both went to
That was
sleep.
your VP, you piece of shit.
Caleb beats up.
And then
At least let me have the seconds.
and then when you wake
in the middle of the room.
and then when you wake up
Yeah.
when you wake up in the stables, I'm out there talking to the horses in the stables when you wake up.
You guys actually drink beer?
Okay. Next morning, anyone else want to do anything else this night?
No, just
Done with it.
I get out before she wakes up.
Okay, so if you have any damage from the day before, I want you to roll a hit
before she
die
wakes up at the
for,
break of dawn. All that's left is a flower on the pillow.
12
Huh?
The 12 for me.
It's too romantic.
Yeah, so roll your 12 for your HP. I just want you to regain hit points that you lost. So let's not roll. Just regain the hit points that you've lost. Okay. So you're back up to full hit points now. Everyone's rested up, healed up your wounds. Obi, you're pretty proud because that whip is going to leave a nice scar across your chest, and you're thrilled to death about that. At first, you were a little angry, but now you're kind of digging it.
I wanted you to punch his face in. That's what I wanted to happen.
I need you all.
You're too reserved for a barbarian.
Slice his arms off.
I need you all to make a perception check right now.
Okay. Perception?
Yep.
Is that passive
It's a
wisdom?
charisma.
Is it passive wisdom perception?
No.
5.
Okay.
Is it
I thought perception was in wisdom.
It is in wisdom, but I want you to add your wisdom modifier to it.
Oh, so it's just a +3 to the roll?
Then I got a 1.
Wisdom. Oh, you're right. Yeah. So you'll get +3 to your roll.
So am I rolling a 20 side or what?
20 side. Yeah. So everyone roll a d20, and then add your modifier to it.
Oh my god.
23.
Natural
bitches.
20. Okay. Natural 20.
Natural 20, man.
Okay.
I got a 5.
5. 1.
1.
15.
15. You two wake up on time.
Yeah.
The Rangers, man.
Punctual, motherfucker.
So
Barbarian doesn't
you two wake up.
once.
What do you want to do now? So currently
I'm waiting where I need to wait.
the 1-inch wonder is in bed with Wonder
yeah.
Red. She wore you out.
Oh, man, so tired.
Barbarians just, they're on their own clock, they're on their own schedule, so they do what you want. The Rangers
Damn right.
are bright and early.
It makes so much fucking sense. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Rangers, man.
And so I'm waiting at the meeting point early or on time, and I'm just talking to myself in the primordial language.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go scout the area around the...
I already know it's around here.
where we're going.
I scouted out the city before I came in because I don't trust it.
Did you talk to the horses?
So you're out scouting ahead right
The
now?
horses
Yeah.
told me.
Okay,
The horses
I need
told
you
me
to
that the oats were
roll
subpar.
a perception check. So are you outside of the city, just kind of scouting the hills? Okay,
Yeah.
roll a perception check.
11, and then... What is it? 14.
Okay, 14. So you notice there are a lot of animal tracks, specifically coyote. But that's kind of the only thing that you really garner while you're, out there wandering around.
No, that was a waste of time.
Cool.
Well, you were up early.
So then, so nothing within like a short distance of the city that you need to worry about, except for some coyote just kind of running around.
All right, so we have a piece of scratch paper. I just want to pass it into the DM. Kind of a thing in my mind.
You want to ruin the game? So
No.
we say.
So, Fatty comes down and is standing in the street in front of the inn, looking impatient. So Whitebridge is a small town. Like literally, you stand at one end, you see the end of the other end of town. So he's kind of standing there in front of the inn. The caravan is getting ready to load up. Different guards and caravan workers and other men are just kind of getting ready. So you two are both asleep. Do any of the rangers want to try to wake them up, or do you guys even think about that?
I'll wake up the barbarian. I'm
Okay.
not pissed at him.
Okay.
You're pissed at the 1-inch wonder for taking your woman?
Yeah.
So I want you to roll.
More mad at her, to be honest.
So you're actually out of the city right now. You can't wake him up.
Oh, okay.
You decided to
So
leave
now-
the city and scout out. So.
All right.
So it's campy.
So does Kryvix want to wake
Yeah,
up?
Kriv, are you going to wake anyone up? Or are you just down there waiting for...
I'm down there talking to myself.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for Thaddy to show up.
So Thaddy shows up and kind of looks around and he kind of yells at you, Kriv, like, well, is anyone else coming? I paid them for it.
Then go get him.
No. I pay you to go get them.
No, you pay me to get to where you want to go. You didn't pay me to keep track of that.
Okay. Well, if they're not here, when we leave, we're leaving them. So
if we're leaving without them, you have to pay me their cut.
No.
Persuasion roll,
We
50
agreed.
bucks, and I just leave.
We made a deal for your share. No more for them.
Okay.
So this deal's getting worse all the time. I have altered the arrangement. Sorry.
I don't have the charisma to go up against them, so I can't roll
Yeah.
for it. So
And I'm not asking you for a roll. I'd ask you for a roll if I wanted you to. So, the caravan loads up, starts leaving. What are you doing?
Heading back,
Okay.
because there's nothing to see.
So, you head back, you're with the party, so Thaddy sees you, and he's like, well, finally someone's here. So, are you doing anything else before that? Because the caravan's still leaving, but, Thaddy has his own horse, and so he's just going to ride in the caravan wherever he wants to.
Okay. Yeah.
None of you currently have horses, none of you are currently mounted, you are walking the way to Talonbor.
All right. I guess I'll just follow suit. I'll just follow him.
Okay.
I don't want to wake him up anymore.
So I'm just walking next to the caravan because I don't want to ride.
Actually, I'll pour a bucket
I
of water on the barbarian to wake him up.
Okay, so
Because I
Obi-
like the guy, but he's still kind of
Obi,
an ass.
dripping water off of his muscular forearm, just comes running up with the group.
What?
Obi is quite muscular as a barbarian.
Oh, it's all muscle, I see. Okay.
So, as you guys are about to leave town, you hear a door get thrown open, and a very disappointed looking Aletha is throwing
my world, but-
Trumpicus and Payet is throwing him out the door. Please roll a d20 for acrobatics.
Oh, acrobatics.
This is an acrobatics check.
Which the fuck?
It's
Tremendous handstand. Wonderful.
The best.
Just
Okay. I get
tell me
it. That's
just
a
yes or
20.
no to that.
20 plus 3, 23.
Well, if you get a 20, that means you just pass it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yes.
True 20 or
And then
whatever.
So natural 20?
Natural 20.
You threw a natural 20 in this acrobatics. So as you're getting thrown, okay, you are literally doing like backhand spring after backhand spring, and like in the middle of the road, you just like kind of like hit that pivot and land flat on your feet, arms wide out, and say, "Booyah! You enjoyed it." And Aletha is just kind of sitting there, like disappointment etched into her face, just kind of like shaking her head, like, "Why did I do this? Why did
In the
I?"
morning, it wears off. It's just he comes out of bed, it's just all the little tic tac just hanging.
It was tremendous. She knew I was there the whole
It
time.
was the best. I have the biggest penis.
She never had to ask, "Are you in yet?"
Look at these hands. It was so huge. Look at these hands.
They're huge.
It was a bigly night for her.
In fact, you know what? I'm gonna try to do the same flips all the way back to the caravan.
And the caravan just keeps on going.
Yeah, he's just doing his shit. Tremendous. Look at this
He
one.
can hear what I'm saying, but not.
He speaks primordial.
Yeah, so he can.
Then yes,
He can
he
hear
understands what
butter.
you're saying.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. Fucking weirdo.
Okay, so as we leave the city of Whitebridge, we start entering into the
And so you
forever
pick up on that.
the forever grasslands. Okay, so
Have I caught up yet? Am I still
Yeah.
back in the village?
yeah, you caught up, but for the next half day, we'll say that you take 1 point of exhaustion for your double speed to catch up to it. So for all of your ability checks, just take a disadvantage. So like if it's a physical thing that you're asking if you can do, just you have to roll your dice twice, and you take the lesser of those two scores.
Okay.
Okay, so
Fine.
I need everyone to make a perception check. So everyone roll a d20.
I gotta roll it twice.
No,
No,
you do
just
not.
for physical.
Just for physical activities.
So, and then we're adding our wisdom multipliers.
For perception, yes.
I get 3.
17.
18 plus 3, so 21.
14.
Awesome. Okay, so the barbarian and the ranger. You guys notice there's a pack of coyote that are just kind of like traveling behind the caravan, just kind of eating things after you go. You know, you leave something behind, these coyotes are going to eat it. Okay, so you go through and make it the first night. Okay, so first night's camp in the caravan. What do you guys want to do?
I want to brag about my penis.
Yeah.
So he's going to sit around the fire
roll for
talking.
performance.
Fantastic.
Roll for performance.
It was
So
fantastic.
So is he a fighter
I
bard?
gave
Is
her
that
the
what he's going
1-inch
for?
punch, as it were.
you should multi-class as a bard.
16. Is this which one? Performance?
It doesn't matter. 16 you work. So you just sit there by the fire and you're bragging about how great last night was.
Great. Last night was amazing.
Fresh into
Thought it
breath.
was the best.
Freshen the breath.
She loved it. Her.
Multiple
All right,
orgasms.
all right.
Fantastic.
And then
Next.
I'm going to be standing off in the woods area, just listening to the sounds and talking to myself.
I'm gonna go try to level up on some of those coyotes. I don't trust them.
Okay.
I'm gonna go shoot a few of them.
It is dark. So is that going to make a difference?
I want you to roll a investigation. So roll a d20 for investigation. So you're going to try to track them down.
11 plus...
You don't want to hear my story?
You're talking to him.
So I got 13.
So you got 13.
Nobody wants to hear your
I'm
story.
going to say you didn't find them. So
Okay.
you heard them off in the distance, but they're kind of, the sound of the jackal makes the... Sounds like they're laughing at you in the distance.
Oh, fuckers. All right.
All right, so that's the end of the night. No one else wants to do anything like that?
Nope.
Okay, so day 2 rolls along. So in the early mornings...
Or were we still in the grasslands?
Yes, we're still in the grasslands. So in the early morning, you hear hoofbeats.
What the hell's that?
I don't know. You're all asleep. No one posted a guard last night. So
I was stayed up all night.
did you say you stayed up? All night?
Yeah, I just stayed up all night. I'm just in the woods listening to the stuff.
You take an exhaustion point for that. Then
Okay.
so for this
That's
battle
what
that's
I
ensuing.
do, though.
This battle that's about to ensue,
Okay.
you have exhaustion. You have caught up from your exhaustion, so you
Sweet.
do not have advantage. But you have to roll disadvantages on all attacks.
Damn it.
So
But that was
you
the
guys
point,
hear
was there was a guard. I have no
thundering.
idea.
You guys hear a thundering amount of hooves as you guys jump up, and this elven ranger here starts. Do you do anything when you hear these loud amount of hoofbeats?
What are you sleeping?
Screeching.
Everyone's asleep except for you.
I throw a rock at the barbarian because I know that's going to make him yell real loud to wake everyone up.
Dick!
That's
But
gotta do
a
some
small
damage.
rock that's not going to hurt him.
Oh, okay.
I'm not
Then
a
why would I
barbarian.
notice it?
Because it'll wake you up. You didn't drink.
He's solid muscle.
You should have just
Roll
sent
a,
your gerbil up to Caleb's ass.
Hey, Cameron, I want you to roll a
What the fuck
d20.
is that?
So I'm throwing a rock.
Roll
at him.
roll a d20 for that rock throw for that dexterity check.
I hope
So
you
roll
kill him.
d20.
You just
three.
fucking
So you
brain one
miss
of our
him. You
characters.
throw that rock.
It's 3 plus 5, right?
Okay, so
8.
Yeah, so you get roll an 8. So you miss him on that throw. So you throw it and it miss him. But what it does do is it hits one of the caravan guards who kind of just like jots awake and is like, oh, up spears, up spears, up spears is what he says. Up spears, up spears. So the caravan guards start getting up and starting forming up as in guard mode, right? And so they start charging towards these horsemen. These horsemen are bearing down. There's probably about 25 horsemen bearing down on this little caravan.
How many extra caravan guards are there?
There's about
That's knowledge that we should
15,
know.
20. I mean, no one asked. You guys have been going with them for a day now.
Do they have spears?
They have spears and shields.
halberds?
They're pretty common.
So spears and shields,
pretty common
not pikes.
You don't have to worry about the main battle. Instead, what you guys need to worry about is Fatty Brunswick, who has woken up, jumped on his horse, and has taken off
What?
Shit.
into the pre-dawn hours.
I didn't know we had a fucking idiot as our
He
charge.
does not want to be close to this fighting
all have 30
in any
speed.
way. So he
we
has
don't have
taken
horses.
off. No.
So we have to track him now for the rest of the money.
Oh no.
So
Are we awake yet?
Yeah,
as
you
the
guys
battle
are awake.
as the battle rages and the caravan goes on, okay, so the caravan's under attack. As the battle rages, there are 3 of these brigands that are attacking you. Has kind of like walked onto your group and has charged at you. So they are currently mounted. They are currently charging at you. I need you all to roll for initiative. So what an initiative roll is the order on which they will be attacking. So
Is that a 20?
yes, everyone roll 1d20.
Do we use a
15.
modifier on this?
No, just straight roll.
18.
10.
16.
Okay.
Okay, so I should have done this earlier, but
Fantastic.
Fantastic Sam.
Great roll.
It's a great roll.
so who is
Most initiatives.
What were the notes? Excuse me. What were the numbers?
18 for me, 16 for Craig.
15.
I don't know your name. So you got.
Oh, sorry. Pencicuis, 18.
Okay,
Obsidianbah 16.
that sounds like a Star Wars.
Trumpus, 15.
Kryvix, 10.
name. Okay, so the current initiative is 10 for Chris. So it will be Mike first. So you attack first. Then it will be Bandit 2. Then it will be Obi. And then it'll be Bandit 3. Then it'll be Trumpicus. And then it will be Kryvix.
Okay.
Okay?
I thought there's 3
Alright.
bandits.
It is 3. And so, excuse me, Bandit 1 will go last. So,
Okay.
Poison heat.
Mike, what do you do?
I am going to attack with my rapier.
Are you... Okay. So
this
you
fucker.
are attacking a mounted foe.
How close are
So
they?
roll for your attack. You have to roll a d20
Oh, okay.
to see if you hit. So and I'm
13.
going to say roll with a disadvantage because he is on a horse charging you down.
Okay. So what does that mean?
So roll that twice.
Oh. 15.
So you take the 13. Do you have any... what's your modifier for your dexter or rapier?
Plus 3.
For dexterity. Let me see.
Oh, wait, shit.
Yeah, so you take that plus 3 because it's a finesse weapon.
Okay.
So roll your attack die, which is a 1d8.
8. I think.
The hell is
Yeah,
that?
that's me.
Okay.
Do I fuck him like hardcore or what?
Well, he takes 8 point of piercing damage
Yeah.
from your rapier. But I'm going to say that make a strength saving throw. So roll your d20 again with disadvantage. So 16, 19. Okay.
13.
Oh, 13. I'm going to say you succeed on this. And so as you slash at him with the rapier, you do
Gotta
8
get
points of
horses
damage
for
to him,
these guys.
and you don't lose your rapier. So,
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so I was going to have you stabbing him, but if you failed that, you would have lost the rapier inside of him. Because it's a finesse weapon, and he's on a horse.
No,
So,
I see.
boom, 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 boom.
Okay. Your next Obsidian... Or they're
the
going to attack.
bandit
They're gonna
attack.
attack. That's right.
Bandit turn.
Yeah.
Bandito.
Brigand.
Save the horses, by the way.
Yeah. Gotta not attack the horses if you can
Why don't
avoid
you
it.
just talk to him and tell him to betray their masters?
Okay.
Oh,
so
shit.
he does not have.
I don't have that.
He does not
I
have
don't
talk
have
to
that
animals
yet.
availability
Oh,
yet.
okay.
He can talk to animals, but he can't talk to animals.
I can't tell him what to do yet. So.
You can't have enough charisma.
End of 1.
Let me woo this mare into bed.
Nay. That ass just coming down on you. The tail's just slapping you.
That's
Your armor class.
14.
Okay, so you took a hit from the from
Games into
Bandit 1.
centaurs.
Excuse me, Bandit 2
yeah.
hit you for
Party in the front and in the back.
It's 5 points
Especially
of
in the
damage.
back.
Okay.
It's
So you
only
take
a
5 points of
party in the
damage from
back.
D1.
Okay, so who is next on that initiative order is Obi, the barbarian.
What you gonna do, boy?
I'm gonna throw one of my hand axes at one of the mounted.
Do they have range?
brigands.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He does have range with his hand axe. Okay, I want you to roll for the attack.
3.
Damn it. With +5 with my strength.
So you take this hand axe, and with your barbarian strength, you just plant your feet on the ground and get ready and just hurl this. And as the guard is riding, it's a little hard to get a bit of tracking on him. This hand axe goes right in front of his face, and it's just kind of like one of those, like, what just happened there? Like, he looks at you kind of like, really? And you look at him and you're just like, well, yeah. Doing no damage.
Candid moment.
All right, so
This
miss.
barbarian was a
Do
waste.
you make any movement? Sorry, I didn't ask you. Do you make any movement after your attack?
No.
Okay. Movement? Are you going to move anywhere? Or are you going to stay next to your bedroll?
I'm gonna go towards Pencicuis.
Okay.
Help him out.
Okay.
Don't have to go for your axe. Way to leave your axe on the ground.
After they're dead.
So, Bandit 1 makes his attack on Chiv right here, or Kryvix right here. Misses. I'm going to say he drew a bow out from his short little horn bow from his saddle, took a shot at him, missed. So, you took no damage.
Okay. Next we have Trumpus.
Trumpus is going to use his crossbow to attack the guy that Obsidianbah just missed.
Okay, roll.
Roll a 20, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
To see if it hits?
Yes.
Okay. A 9.
That's a miss.
How do you know? Wait, on the hit?
Does he use the strength or
Do I
dexterity?
use any modifiers on that?
Just
Wondering.
Dexterity.
Dexterity, I get a +3, so it's a
12.
It's a 12. Is it
a miss.
still miss?
it's a miss.
Damn it.
You guys are awful. You got to target the one I already hit.
So also make sure you negate your that arrow from your. You also only have one hand axe now.
Okay.
Okay.
Now the next one up is
Counters on this.
Kryvix. Go.
Okay. Can I say that there's a boulder next to me?
So you're in the.
Because I'm more on the
You're in these
fringe.
glass. You're in the glass.
grasslands? Okay.
Big black
Grass.
grasslands.
Yeah.
There's high grass, but not necessarily boulders. It's kind of like a nice meandering, like rolling hills.
Okay. Now, is there a barbarian who... So the barbarian, one of them I do know is focused on me because he tried
Bandits.
to shoot
These
me.
are bandits.
Bandits. Okay, bandits. Not your people. So one of the bandits just focused on me. He shot at me. But which is the closest bandit that poses the most danger?
So currently, they kind of rode in a V formation.
Okay.
One made an attack through, and so they're kind of trying to make this sweep through you guys first. And so the first one attacked him and was attacked back, and then kind of passed through. The second one, as he goes through, was kind of distracted by the, he pulled up and attacked you from the side, and then the third one went with him, kind
So
of
now
like as
he's
a wingman,
past
kind of
me
like,
So are any of them not... So they're not focused on me anymore. Is that the point?
yes, none of them are focused on you right now.
Okay. And then who's the closest one to me?
The one who shot at you, he's probably 45 feet away from you, and the other two have ridden through camp and are now wheeling around to come back through on another
Okay.
pass.
And so since the spear is faster, I'm going to just hurl my spear at the closest
almost
bandit to
did
me.
it.
Did you have a bow earlier? Were you?
I have a bow and a spear, but I never
So it takes
brought
a
out my
turn.
bow.
It takes a turn. It takes a turn to switch weapons.
But
So
I've
if you guys
never-
switch weapons.
but
I
I've
know, I'm
never
just
picked-
explaining
okay.
this really quick. So you can use a spear right now. You
Okay.
can hurl it. But just so you guys know, if you change weapons in fight, it takes a turn.
Okay.
So that is part of your turn. You can make a bonus action for it, but then you can only move. Okay. So you take the spear and you'll hurl it at him. I want you to roll a d20.
That's a 1d6.
Roll your d20 to see if it hits.
Okay.
To make if the action hits.
So, and that's my dexterity, right?
Yes.
Because I'm throwing it.
Yep.
What the
Reroll
hell was
that.
that?
All right. So powering out. Sorry about that, guys.
The power literally went out and
Yeah.
came back on. I don't know what the hell just happened.
So I
Cam's
rolled,
roll was so terrible.
the roll chance for electricity was pretty bad. So
Yeah, Thomas Edison roll.
so I rolled a 3, and I have a modifier. So I'm at a disadvantage.
Yeah. So roll again, just for kicks. because you're exhausted because you were up all night. That back's gonna 18. So the 3 stands plus your modifier is an 8. So you throw your spear, and as you plant yourself, like you've trained yourself in all of your elven time to throw this, you throw your spear and it goes way wide. And this is so wide that literally this guy's been a target for 3 of your ranged attacks so far. And every single one has gone extremely wide. And he just looks at you again and just kind of with this look of, like, why are you guys even trying? And in the background, the rest of the caravan, there's fires going on in the background, guards screaming.
My world so much, I just miss every time now.
Joe finds
screaming in the background.
Excuse me, who's Joe?
Trumpus finds that he has syphilis.
Who's Trumpus?
Back to Bandit 1 now. So Bandit 1 rolling back.
I don't fucking know your name.
We've been together for 3 days.
I don't care.
We gotta be careful, man.
so,
Circling back around.
All I know is that your name is 1-inch punch.
Campaigns around just shitty rolls, and they just get dominated.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it!
So I mean,
scamming.
really, it sucks.
Welcome to your doom.
So Bandit 1 rolls back around and makes an attack at Trump. He's trying to run you down. He has a spear currently, and he's riding down on you with his spear. So
Bandit reaches out, grabs.
What's your armor
spear.
class?
My armor? 16.
Okay. Do you have a shield? No, you don't. So as he comes down on you, he like thrusts his spear at you as he rides by, and it just kind of hits your shoulder. But your armor holds, and it just kind of glances off, and you take no damage.
Sweet.
Is he thrown to the ground?
Great armor.
No.
Fantastic armor. I get the best armor. This is what happens when you get the best armor. Nothing goes through.
Okay.
Can't be pierced.
And I'm going to say you get an attack of opportunity because he's riding through you. So roll a d20.
I'm rolling a d20. 16
Okay, that
plus
hits. Roll damage.
dexterity.
What are you hitting him with?
I'm
What
going to
weapon
hit
do
him
you have out?
my crossbow.
Okay. So you hit him with your crossbow.
I got a d6, right?
Yeah, 1d6 piercing
Okay.
damage.
Which one's 6?
6 is the regular die, the cube.
Oh my god. Let's not talk about this ever.
Which one's the d6? The cube.
Alright, the regular. Reg die. Okay.
The cash.
I
So
got
you do 2 points of
2
damage.
points of damage. I got piercing.
Man, we're never gonna kill these fucking guys.
Seriously.
Wait, do I get a modifier on this, or is that just it?
How much health do they have?
No, that's just straight attack.
We can't know, man. How would we know that?
And that was bandit number 1, right?
I cast.
Okay, so we're back at the initiative order, so we're back to Mike.
All right. I'm gonna attack the same bandit I hit before.
Okay.
Oh wait, shit. Are they close to me?
So Bandit 1 just rode through and attacked him, and he's the one that you attacked previously. So
Okay.
he's been hit twice now. Bandit 2 is riding up behind him as they wheel around. Bandit 1 came up, and now Bandit 2 is behind him.
So I can't. Can I hit bandit 1 with a rapier?
I'm
far
going to say
away?
he's too far away from you.
Okay. I am gonna seek higher ground and pull out my longbow. So take my turn. Just
Okay, so you
Getting
can
out
make
of
your
there.
action, you can move, and then make an action. So you move 30 feet away, and then you can pull out your longbow.
okay. Yeah, that's what
Climb
I'll
a
do.
tree.
Okay, so roll for your attack.
14.
Okay, that hits. And then roll damage. Is your damage a 1d10 with your longbow?
I thought it was 1d8.
It's a 1d8.
Oh, that is an 8.
Longbow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is this an 8?
I don't think so. This is an 8.
No. Oops. May have cheated earlier.
We'll let it go.
3.
So you do 3 damage then. Okay.
Is that fuck dead yet or
No.
God?
Is that one bandit 2, or?
That's Bandit 1. So
I'm killing the one
now
guy.
we're back
I
to
got
now.
eyes
You're
for
right.
him.
Back to Bandit 2 for the initiative order. So he's going to make an attack on Obi. He rolled a 8. He did not do any damage to you.
Sweet.
So he thrust his spear out as you rode through. Total whiff. Okay. So
I don't know how, but
Obi, it is your turn.
Okay. So Bandit 2 is closest to me.
Yes, Bandit 2 pulled up to try to make that stab at you. He's currently stopped in combat with you.
Okay. I will attack him with my remaining hand axe.
Remaining hand axe. Okay, make your roll for your attack.
So it's 10.
So what's your modifier?
It's
5
it's
plus
10
5.
with the bite.
Yeah. So you go up to just hack at him, totally whiff. He is a deft horseman. He's able to pull away from you just in time to.
It's fucking retarded.
But he's engaged with combat
drunk.
with you and has not ridden away. So the two of you are just kind of in there locked in combat. So each initiative round is 6 seconds. Just so you guys know. So it's not like everything is live action, but this is 6 seconds of real time happens for each attack order. So.
Okay.
Each attack is roughly 6 seconds. Okay. Okay. So up next is Bandit 3. Bandit 3 is the archer who's kind of sitting off to the side of the whatever. He's going to make a bow attack for Kryvix.
Kryvix.
The old
Chiv. I just have Chiv written down right there. So, what's your armor class?
Armor class is 14.
Okay, so he hits. D6. Now I'm confused as well. You do get 1 point of damage.
I have
The 6
one
is
hit
the
point
fucking
taken
curse.
down.
Soldier, you should have gotten my armor. It's the best armor.
Up next we have Trumpus. You are up now.
All right.
The one.
All right. The one-inch wonder is going to attack the bandit that's. Is it the same bandit who we missed before that's attacking him right now?
Bandit 2?
No, Bandit 1.
Bandit 1. Okay, I'm going to try
Bandit
to...
1 it has ridden through. Bandit 2... Oh, yes. So Bandit 2 is locked with him.
Okay.
Bandit 1 has ridden through.
Can I
start wheeling
am
him?
I even close enough to Bandit 1 to shoot a crossbow at him?
1... What's the range? 60 feet?
It says 30 to 120.
Oh, yeah, you're definitely in range.
Okay, all
Shoot
right.
to the face.
I'm going to
Fucking
shoot
chaos.
at Bandit 1
Okay.
to try to steal.
Roll a d20.
20.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Okay, so that is a crit. So,
Sweet.
what happens when you crit is you can kind of tell me what's the... So roll for damage.
Okay. Got a 4.
Okay, so how do you want to kill Bandit 1?
I want to shoot him in the head.
Okay, so as you kind of plant yourself again, steady this crossbow as you look through the sights. Right, Trumpicus?
Right.
You look down the entire bolt, and as you get ready, you just kind of whisper to yourself, I am so huge. And with that, with that little note of self-confidence, you pull the release, and the bolt flies from your crossbow. And as it flies, you're just kind of sitting there, and like everything slows down for a minute as this bolt travels through and just slowly has this little spin on it. And as this bandit wheels around, right in between the eyes is planted this crossbow bolt, and he is thrown from the horse as the bolt just kind of pops out the top of the back of his head. It looks like a little top knot as he just like it's lifted off this horse and falls
The
flat
twat
on his
knot
back.
at the back of his head.
Why not?
So you have now killed Bandit 1.
I know it.
I dibs
You
the
know.
horse.
We own it.
So do I
You're
get XP for
welcome.
my damage?
Bandit
again-
1 is dead now. Trumpicus
Once
killed
again,
Bandit 1.
Michaelangelus Pencicuis,
So
I save your ass.
Bandit 1 is dead. Trumpicus
Whatever.
wins.
I saved your ass, you fuck.
So up next is Kryvix.
Kryvix.
Kryv.
Kriv. Not a C. Not a C.
You're so particular.
So particular about my name, yeah.
Kryvix. You're up next. Go.
Yeah. Okay,
So currently, where the bandits are, there's one sitting on the outside of the camp. So let's say
the
this
one
is
who
the camp.
shot me, he's still looking at me, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
you just you shot at him, he shot at you. You guys can have a nice little exchange.
Okay, so I have to focus on him now. So, since my spear was thrown, I don't physically have a spear anymore.
Correct.
Do I have to wait to switch to my longbow?
No, you used to say in your off after you threw it. You grab your longbow.
I have my longbow, and how far away is this horse rider?
I'd say it's about 60.
And then why don't they have accuracy disadvantage when they're shooting on a fucking horse?
because
Are they trained by Genghis Khan?
They are.
Yeah.
Okay.
They are.
They are in fact trained
These
by-
are step bandits. They are bandits experienced with attacking
The
mounted.
bandits of the steppe.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's on a horse, and he's obviously still moving because he's a Genghis Khan bow huntsman. So
Not necessarily. His horse is kind of moving around because of the excitement. But
I
he's
plant my feet, pull out my sniper bow,
not. Oh, sniper bow.
my longbow, and I take a shot at him.
Okay, roll a d20.
Is this the D20?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I have
What's
to
your
roll twice.
dexterity modifier?
It's +5.
Okay, so this is 13.
Okay, so 13.
Okay.
Or 15.
No, because I have to roll twice because of exhaustion.
he has to take the lesser of the two because he's at disadvantage for staying up all night. So there are consequences. So
So you get sleep.
rolls are 13. I'm going to say this 13 hits.
Okay.
So because he's an experienced hunter or something.
Thank you.
I'm going to give you +1. I'm going to spot you a 1 on this. So roll for attack. D8.
This is
that is
my-
not. That's a percentage die.
This it has however many sides. This is a 9-sided die.
It has 9 numbers. That's a D10. It has a 0 on it.
Okay, D10. Why did this set come with a D8? Okay, so roll on a D8. 7.
So you do 7 points of damage to him.
Okay.
Do you get any plus? No, you don't. Piercing damage, so. And then you, this is Bachelor number 3, Bandit number 3.
Bachelor number 3.
Bachelor number 3.
The Red Wedding.
Okay. All right. So that is that initiative order. So we're back at the top. Mike, you're up.
All right, I am gonna take a shot at bandit number 3 as well. The one camera just shot.
Okay. Roll for your attack.
Trying to last blow my minions.
Yeah. 12.
Okay. What's your dexterity modifier?
+3, so 15.
So that's a 15. So that hits.
Okay.
So roll for damage. That's a D10.
Okay, where's the 8?
Do we not have another D8? I thought that green one right there, that lime green one,
This one?
is also a D8.
5.
Okay, so 5. So you do 5 points of damage to him.
Okay.
Oh, no, this is 12.
So now we are back to bandit number 2, who is currently riding back in it, and he's going to he's in combat with Obi, excuse me. And so he
Wait, didn't
thrusts his
Joe
spear at you
kill
again.
that guy?
No.
No. Killed the other guy.
They killed the other
Oh,
guy.
okay.
You killed the guy I was killing.
Hell yeah.
What's your armor class?
60.
Okay, so he misses again. You dodge out of the way as you're, BA barbarian,
That's right.
and you now make an attack on him.
Okay.
So what are you going to do with your attack?
I'm going to hit him again with my hand axe.
Okay.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
All right, you miss.
You people are awful.
All right, next up,
Tremendous.
we have bandit number 3, who is currently, he just got hit twice. 2 arrow shafts are protruding from his body right now. So he's going to make a wind-up shot back at Kryvix. He did not appreciate that arrow that hit him.
I have 29 arrows.
Okay, he rolled an 18. What's your armor class?
14.
That hits.
Damn it.
And rolls a d8 for damage. Actually, I lied. He rolls a d6 for damage, which is a 1, so you take 1 damage.
Take it. Told you your armor was weak.
Should have spent more. Small loan of $1 million for my armor.
I'm really
Trumpus, you're up.
Trumpicus, am I in range to attack the guy who just attacked him?
What would you attack with?
Crossbow still, so...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're,
How many
I'd
bolts
say
do you
you're
have?
You're like always in range.
I have 28 bolts.
Okay.
What?
You've been keeping count?
Yeah, just barely knocked another one off because I forgot to. Okay, I'm gonna attack the guy who's just shot at him,
Okay.
and we'll see.
You totally whiff it.
6.
Totally whiff it. Okay, next up.
Damn it.
Trumpus just went. We are back to Kryvix. You're up.
All right. So obviously, I'm going to be aiming at the same bandit.
Okay, roll your d20.
And does he have bleeding damage at all?
No.
Damn it.
You should just turn on...
If you had a bleeding arrow, then yes, it would do that.
Let's all just turn on Craig and take his share of the gold.
Fuck you.
He's clearly worthless.
All right, so
He's
roll
the only man who hasn't hit anybody yet.
Rolling the
I haven't
d20.
been hit either.
Rolling the d20. Got a 14.
You hit.
With a +5 bonus from dexterity. So that's 19 to hit. So I hit, but I have to roll twice.
Yes. 19. You're good. You hit it.
Okay, I hit.
And so
And then
roll your die.
the 8-sided die.
D8 right here.
Rolling the 8-sided die.
Can't believe I only got one of those.
2.
Okay.
Two-
so you do
only two hit
damage.
points?
to him. 2 damage.
So later we get weapons and arrows that have bonus attack damage, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So there are. I'll tell you right now, just for it, there are 3 magical items in this quest so far. One of them's pretty BA.
Yeah, it's mine.
And okay, so it is now back to the top. Mike's turn.
All right, I'm gonna try to shoot the same fucking guy. I'm gonna finish him off.
Roll your D20.
5.
You miss. Totally miss.
All right.
Okay, so Bandit 2 is winding up for an attack with you right there.
Right.
He rolls an 8, he totally whiffs it.
Nice.
So you guys are all just sword battling back and forth.
Man,
back and forth.
someone watching this fight must
they're
be
like, are these all...
There's a bunch of retards down
Yeah,
there.
Well, no,
It's like
like
a
the
bunch of
damage
drunk
being
children.
made. It's an equal exchange right here. So there's not a there's no one pulling ahead in the fight right now.
Okay.
So
Except for us, because we killed that one.
it is Obi's turn.
I'm gonna be pissed off that
You gonna rage?
that I missed, so I'm gonna rage.
All right, you're raging. So you have 2 actions in this turn.
All right, I'm going to attack twice.
Okay, roll for your first attack.
9, I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna give you advantage in this attack as well. So roll again.
16,
Yep, that hits. So roll for damage.
and it's a 6. So 5.
Perfect. So that's your first attack. That's 5 damage.
Okay.
And so roll for with advantage for the second attack.
Okay. It's terrible. And did I roll twice?
Yes, roll one more time.
Okay.
With advantage.
Not any better. Okay.
Okay, so
So it's 7 plus 5. It's 12.
12. Okay. And what was the first roll? Did you roll 5 both times?
No, it was a 7 and then a 6.
Okay.
Plus 5 with my strength.
So that misses. He blocks both of them with his sword. Both of them? Sorry, both of those rolls. Sorry. So the first one, make contact with him right in the thigh. You do 5 damage to him in his thigh damage, and then he was able to kind of muster up that and kind of like block that next one.
Okay.
But you're still raging because you made a successful attack.
Right.
So
Yes.
next up we have
Great rage.
Bandit 3. He's going to let's see. He's going to make a charge at Mike.
All right.
I want you to make a dexterity saving roll right here. So you're going to try to dodge from this charge.
14.
Well, he rolled a 6, so you definitely succeeded on that. So no damage done to you from Bandit.
Fence is bulletproof.
Well, you got out. You jumped out of the way. Okay. Trump, you're up.
Okay. What do we got left?
Bandit 2, who's in combat with him, just sort of axe, and then Bandit 3 just made a charge at him and whiffed it.
Let's see if I can save Mike Pencicuis again. Gonna go after Bandit.
That's Bandit number 3.
Bandit 3 with my crossbow.
Bachelor number
And
3.
then I'm gonna get a fucking 6.
Okay, so you miss. Okay.
Damn it.
Next up, Kryvix.
Alright, I'm focusing on the bandit that's charging him. He's still in range. I'm going to roll my 20-sided die 2 times. 17. 12.
So the 17 hits definitely. So,
But 12 plus 5. So I have
disadvantage.
17.
so that still hits.
The 8-sided die. Yep. 2 damage again with these fucking long bow arrows coming at him.
So
I got his toe again.
you pull this back, and as you're just talking to yourself like a crazy guy, and you release that arrow, and as that arrow travels out of it, like almost like a heavenly being guides this arrow, and it goes straight through Bandit 3's neck, and he falls flat forward and like just slumped over the horse, and the horse just starts riding away. You have killed Bandit 3.
Oh, cool.
Congratulations, Kryvix. At least someone else here can make a kill.
Bandit 3 is no more.
I hit the dude
With
fucking
heavenly
finally.
help, I can make a kill.
No way else.
Got one more bandit going after Obsidianbah.
He had 2 hit, Bandit 3 had 2 hit points left, and
alright.
he rolled just enough to kill him. So
Sweet.
that's where the heavenly help came from. So we are back to the top of the initiative order because Bandit 3 is dead, and so Mike, you're up. The only bandit is currently locked in combat with
Me.
Obi. What's your full name again?
Obsidianbah.
Obsidianbah. Yeah, that sounds like.
All right, I'm
going
gonna shoot at that guy.
Okay, roll your d20
Where is it?
and your Christina's.
Need my dip. Damn it, 9.
Okay, what's your modifier?
3.
So that's a 12. That's a miss.
Damn it.
Okay. So Bandit 2 is up. He makes an attack on you. He misses.
Yeah,
So you blocked his next.
fucking right.
Okay, so Obi, you're up. You're still raging, so you still get 2 attacks.
Alright, I'm gonna attack him twice again.
Okay, with your
So I
hand
got-
axe.
Yep,
Okay.
my hand axe. 12, so plus 5, that's 17. So,
That
I
hits.
roll twice? Or,
That hits. No, you're good. You're not
Okay.
exhausted. And then, so roll for your first damage.
5.
So you do 5 damage to him. Okay, and roll for your second attack.
So 14 plus 5
That
is
hits.
19.
Okay.
And 6.
You did some cutting.
Yeah. That dude better be fucking dead now.
You do 11 damage to him.
Yeah.
And so he is at...
I want that dude to be dead. My rage.
Okay. He's still alive.
What?
No, yeah, this guy's pretty BA. Should have killed him first.
Alright.
Anyway, so
Just going
next
after
up,
the most
I'm gonna go
godly
next up we
of
got
bandits.
Trumpus.
Trumpus is gonna roll to attack him again with the crossbow.
No wonder I was missing him all the time.
Alright, I got a 15.
Okay, that hits. Roll for
Hits.
damage.
Sweet. Okay. 2.
Stop to roll that again. Roll that again.
3.
3 damage.
3 damage. I would have to be Neo to know that I had stopped that on the right.
Just so you all know, we have a really kind and benevolent dungeon master so far.
Yeah, no, it's been, we're good. We're good. Okay,
I
so
do have the
Trump just went.
summons
Kryvix up.
All right. So who is
Still
left?
alive, huh?
God.
Just the bandit that I'm fighting.
Yeah. so-
Okay, and just have my arrows. That's as much as I can do, right?
Yep.
Okay, so to save his life,
Save my life. I have full health.
Roll your d20.
Dude hasn't done
I'm rolling my
shit to
d20
me.
twice. 15.
That hits.
So 15 plus 5, which is 20. I'm rolling my 8-sided die because I found it in my possessions. 8. Finally! Yes!
All right. Up next.
Is he not dead?
He's not dead, dude. This guy
Yeah, dude,
is
that's why I was missing. He's the most godly of the bandits.
I didn't know we were facing the bandit
He's one of
king.
the immortals.
He's the bandit king with his crown, his stolen crown.
Mike, you're up.
I think this guy is going to be James Comey. That's who we're fighting. I'm going to shoot at James Comey with my longbow. I missed.
So James literally senses like ungodly ability, senses this arrow coming towards him, and just like the last second, just dodges away from it. Like Neo, just like whoa, like flips you off afterwards. Gets back in the fight with Obi.
You're going to lose your
Obsidian.
jab, too.
Right.
Okay, so up next we have Bandit 2. He makes an attack for Obi. He fails. That's another fail.
Right. That's right,
So-
he does.
Oh,
Obi, it's your
You
turn?
got hit like
Am I
3
still
times in a
raging?
row.
'Cause I hit
Yes,
myself?
still raging.
Fucking
Yes.
bleeding.
He will die this time. I will
Barbarians.
destroy him.
Oh,
So
it's a
I've got
1.
a 10,
That's
basically.
a miss. That's a miss.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so second attack.
I will
So
destroy him.
15 plus 5 is
Okay,
20.
so that hits.
Okay.
Roll your attack or roll your damage.
2 damage.
Okay. So in your barbarian rage, you jump up and just like you're so sick of this hand axe, so you just throw your hand axe in the ground, jump up, and like as you're jumping, he's on his horse, and you pull him off the horse and jump over it, land, and just grab his jaw, like so your hand is in his jaw, and pulls his head off of his body. So like
I think I'm gonna be sick.
jaw off, pulls his spine out of the back of his back. Like this is Mortal Kombat. Like this is Mortal Kombat finishing move
yeah.
with 2 damage. You
Oh,
just
yeah.
pull it out, and you're just like, huh. Throw that down,
I
and you're like,
loosened it for him.
and then you teabag the rest of his corpse.
You
as it just
teabag the
falls
neck.
off.
You teabag the neck hole.
Yeah, the neck hole.
So
Tremendous.
with-
We softened him up.
Fuck that guy.
so with this
Hey, where'd
death.
that one guy we're supposed to guard go?
Oh, shit.
Hold on. So, with this death, the rest of the bandits sound the retreat. They're like, get out of here, get out of here.
Fucking better.
This was, in fact, the leader of the bandit group.
The Bandit King.
And so with his death, the rest of the bandits, there's probably
the Bandit King.
there's probably about
shot him.
seven bandits left, and they ride off and right away into the early morning light. And the caravan is just in complete disarray, just like wrecked. There are guards dead everywhere. There are caravan workers dead everywhere, and several of the caravan carts are on fire. So, what do you guys want to do right now?
I want to run after.
I'm going to recover my
Yeah.
weapons real quick.
So run after Thaddy.
Recover. Can I recover arrows?
Yes.
And then it's 100. Is it 100% recovery rate?
So roll a percentage die.
Okay, so I have expended 4 arrows. I think the whole fight.
That's a good.
I have a percentage die.
Okay, so roll your percentage dice and tell me what your percentage is.
So my percentage is 7.
So that's a 7. Now roll it one more time.
Oh, come on!
Gotta get the second part. So you 73%. So round up 75. So you recover 75% of your arrows. So there's 4. You recover 3.
3
Cover
arrows.
3 out of 4 arrows.
Okay, sound good.
Can I just get my hand axe?
Can you find it?
Yeah.
Roll an investigation. So
Alright.
20 for your investigation.
Can I do that same thing at
Yes.
the same time?
So if you want to go find a lost weapon, roll for your recovery.
Fuck. 4.
I rolled a 4 too.
God damn it.
We're not finding him.
Not
are we?
only
I'll just buy my arrows later. Fuck.
not only do you not
Capitalism
find your
is great.
weapons, you like completely forget about it. Like you're just kind of like, whatever. Like it's not important. So you are now down to 1 hand axe, and you do not have the spear any longer.
All right.
I want
look
that
for
hand
mine,
axe
too.
back.
I used 5.
Fuck, look at
Okay, so roll your percentage die. Do you want to use mine?
Yeah.
There you go. So roll it twice. Take the first one. So 1.
2.
So 12% rounded to 10. So you found 10%. How many do you expend?
5.
So I'm going to say you found 1. I'll roll around
You'll
to
give
20.
me 1.
I'll give you 1 back.
Thank
Yes.
you.
So the bandits were also using spears. Can I roll to see if I can recover one of them?
Yes.
Can I roll 20-sided?
Yep.
Okay.
There were 3 of them, right?
Yeah. Well, there's more than just the 3 bandits.
Correct. There's also a slew of dead guards.
11.
I'm going to say you found 1.
Okay. But it's less than what I had.
Yeah. What's your? It's just a lower quality.
Can I mount one of the horses?
Are the horses still there? Roll animal handling check.
Okay.
I have animal handling in my...
With the 20, right?
Yeah, with the 20.
Okay. Yeah. Shit. 6.
Okay, so that horse one's nothing to do with you. It smells the blood on you and it just scares
I
it.
can talk to it.
I agree. I'm going after 1. Oh, my
Oh my gosh, none of you guys find a horse. So Thaddy,
Hold on. I'm going to try to look for a horse, too.
please
There's
roll
horses everywhere. The bandits rode on horses.
14.
So you guys
There's dead guards.
You found 1 horse. You found 1 horse.
I
Don't
get a
matter.
12. I get a -2.
Oh, -2 for your wisdom. I'll still give you a horse. And now the 4 of you have
Okay.
1 horse.
I get 1 horse. The horse is mine.
For the king.
Fantastic horse. The best horse.
It's kind of a sickly horse, actually. These bandits do not
It
take
doesn't
very
matter,
well.
it's still the best
do
horse.
very well.
It's the best horse
Do
we
not
have.
take care of their horses.
It's still
the only
So
horse
decision
we have.
time. Decision time. What do you guys need to do? You guys want to rest up and kind of
I-
build up some points?
I
You guys
think-
want to go after Thaddy? The
I
longer
think
you take,
I need to go after Thaddy.
We need to go after...
And wear the spine of the bandit king.
You don't deserve to wear it.
Caleb's
Caleb needs to wear it.
Yeah. It's mine.
You should
my
do
right.
it. Yeah,
You guys are going to fight each
Are you
other.
guys looting any of the bodies?
Yes, so that's what I want to do next.
Okay, so
loot
divide
the
amongst
bandit
yourselves 30 gold that you find on the dead bandits. You guys want to loot the dead guardsmen?
Yeah,
Yes.
there's no honor here.
Okay,
Yeah.
so whoever wants to loot,
Yeah.
if you want to loot the dead guards,
Yeah,
please
of
roll a
course.
20 right now.
Why would you loot them?
Damn it.
8. I got
19.
an 8.
Okay, so these two start walking over towards the dead guards like you're going to pick through them, and the surviving guards immediately get extremely defensive towards you two. And as you two are moving towards these bodies, they get up in your friend. They're like, "These were our friends. Like, how could you?" And like they kind of crowd around you and like intimidate you, so you don't want to make any kind of attack. While the ranger elf sneakily climbs around and starts going through the bodies.
You got a
They
19.
saw me
You find
rip
about-
a dude's spine
You find about
out of his
55.
body,
You find
and
about
they're
55.
gonna try and fight me?
55 from the dead
That's how
bodies.
much they love
Find
their
a spear.
friends.
Yes.
And then what is it? A good spear?
Friendship is forever.
Same spear that you have.
I'm
Same
sorry,
quality
Mr.
spear.
Barbar.
So,
but
That range was
you can't be
26.
doing that. I told
26
you that
feet.
before we went over
26
here.
feet.
Don't you remember?
20, 60. So it's 20 feet to 60 feet.
okay. And then
So they saw you, but there's probably still
Fucking
12 plus guards still alive. Like their numbers, they're willing to fight you for the honor of their friends. And as you guys are making this distraction for your elf friend who is now looting these bodies,
what was 30
I
divided by
would too.
4?
30 divided by 4.
Nobody knows.
7.5.
Yeah.
So I'll just take 7 gold, and then
How
you
about the
guys.
person who didn't get any kills?
I didn't get a kill. I'm the only one that didn't. I only missed twice, though.
Okay.
In my defense.
Well, same with Cameron here. Cameron hit him like 3 times, but all of the damage was like 1 damage, 2 damage, like 3 in a row. So,
Kim just kept nicking him.
all right.
Toes off.
What are you guys gonna do next?
7 times 4 is 20.
So it's probably still early morning. This battle probably only lasted 15 to 20 minutes. But you guys kind of look around as you guys are doing this other stuff. It's probably
But
been
Thaddy
another hour.
galloped away.
And Thaddy is nowhere to be seen.
So we can see his trail. We know the direction he ran off in, so we're going to have to go pick up his trail, but we need horses in order to
I
keep
got a
up with
horse.
him. Can I roll for horse again?
To go get another horse?
Yeah, because we need horses in order to find Thaddy. That's the
Or
only
you're
thing.
just going to have to be behind. That's what
So, okay, I'll allow you to roll for another horse.
Okay. 20-sided?
Yep.
You saw a horse for a second.
And then what modifier would I use?
Animal handling, so it'd be wisdom.
So wisdom is a +3 and a
So
+2, so it's a
14.
+2. Is it my +2 on animal handling or +3 on wisdom?
It's an animal handling check is where you get your +2.
Okay.
But for animal handling, you get your modifier from your wisdom. So it'll be a +3, so you get 14. So I'll say you get another horse. So you guys have 2 horses now.
Sweet.
Filling up
go.
the saddlebags.
Devil up on the horses.
So does anyone else want to try to find another horse?
Yeah, I'll go for it.
Caleb can ride a bitch saddle on my horse.
We'll see.
Who's Caleb?
Fuck.
Yeah, it's Pencicuis.
Pencicuis.
All right, Obsidian, roll another for a horse.
Alright. 12, so +3, it's 15.
Okay, so you get a horse, but your horse comes from the guards. So the guards are like, instead of letting you look at him,
Yeah,
they're like, hey,
good horse.
here's
I have the best horse.
Here's a horse.
And
So-
so you can ride bitch saddle with your choice, and that means you can have your bow out the whole time.
I'll ride with Cameron. He's the smallest one here.
You mean Kryvix? Who's this guy?
Kryvix, sorry.
Yeah, we are these characters
aware
now.
of
All right,
the
so-
gerbil.
As the day goes on, you follow this path. And as you follow this path, you notice the geography of the landscape is changing dramatically. Okay, off to ahead of you, off to the right, there's a lot more rocky outcroppings and a lot more rocky hills. It becomes instantly more hillious, not almost like it's going into a mountain range, but there is no mountains. Kind of off to the left, you're coming up on a forest. This is in fact the Darkwood that the apothecary was kind of warning and telling you about earlier, those who visited the apothecary.
Okay, so yeah, there's a lost girl in these woods, or is she dead?
She's dead. She's been missing for about 2 years now.
Okay, and then do we want to investigate to see that, because we know that she's out here. She might have some good stuff on her, so should we try to see if we can find her?
I think we should stick to the finding Thaddy.
But you don't know whether or not there's a magic item on this body that we could need later.
Also, as you guys get closer to this, the decision between these two paths, the rocky ground becomes such that you cannot no longer follow. Or
There's no
I want
tracks.
you to make a roll for your tracking ability.
Is it 20-sided?
20-sided dice.
So Cam and
that-
Pencicuis have to roll.
20.
Oh.
Natural 20. Let me make sure that's a 20 and not something
19.
else. Wow, so you both
The
definitely
symbol
make sure.
is a 20, yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. So natural 20. So you can track over stone, basically, is what that tells me, and you're not far behind him.
We're putting our ears
Between the two of you,
To the earth.
their pace has increased. Scent. So, this next set of the journey, you know that.
we do know that there is a girl.
So the horse that Thaddeus jumped on
Okay.
has gone the stone path, but the footprints, and there were 2 footprints intersect the horse. So where these 2 footprints intersect, they then 3 footprints walk back towards the forest, and the horse goes towards the stone outcropping.
Oh, sounds like we need to go investigate in the forest. Because the horse they let wander off into the stone area, but where there was 2 sets of footprints, now there's 3.
That's where I carried you. Right? No. Okay.
Almost. If there was one set of footprints, that's where he would have carried them.
3 sets of footprints, or like one of them. Like
Thaddeus very rotund, so they wouldn't want to carry him, so he'd be walking.
You do notice that one of the footprints is noticeably heavier than the other two.
We need to go after Thaddy.
0.5% deeper.
We have 50 minutes to recover Thaddy.
So we're pretty positive Thaddy went to the forest, and so we're going to go to the forest.
Okay, let's go into the forest.
So by this point, you've been traveling for quite a ways. Probably midday now, kind of getting more towards evening hours. Okay. So as you go into the forest, there's no trail in this forest. This is the Darkwood. This is very, 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 very roughly traveled area. Do you two, as rangers, have favorite terrain?
I don't know.
Okay. So we didn't talk about that when we set up characters, just because we were rushing through it. I'm going to say you do.
Okay.
What favorite terrain allows you guys to do is to just get a plus 2 on advantage rolls while you're in your preferred raid range.
Oh, okay, perfect.
That kind of stuff. So if the forest is your preferred terrain, you can also choose mountains, hills, plains, like pretty much anything. Subterranean is one of our preferred terrains. Just depends on how you go. So if one of you would like to choose forest, it also gives you an ability for...
well, I'm definitely going to choose forest. I'm a wood elf.
Got it. So don't worry about it. You can think about that in the future if we do future stuff. So moving forward, with your preferred terrain... you feel like there are eyes watching you in the forest. Okay, you don't feel comfortable here. You know there's definitely a malicious presence. Okay, so as you guys continue to walk, I want you all to make a perception check.
7. Well, 7 plus
Cameron, I want you to
3
reroll.
so
You have
10.
advantage in your preferred range. Or preferred range. You just stop
I got
going
an
with that backspin.
Mine's 9.
Okay.
got-
Plus your passive perception is a dexterity skill. Yes. So add your dexterity modifiers. Tell me what you got.
So 10.
10.
11.
So as you go, it's getting darker and darker. Who rolled the highest? You did? 10?
I got 11.
I have a 10.
10. Okay.
11.
Trumpus, you are like the best in this party right now.
It's true. I'm fantastic.
You notice the trees are, it feels much more like a tunnel right now. Like you guys are kind of going in like, it almost feels like you're underground. Just because this forest is getting super, super thick. But you don't notice anything, so keep going.
I don't notice anything. I say we keep going.
I see nothing. It's alright.
So you guys keep going.
Can I call out for Thaddy and see if he hears me?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to.
Hey, Thaddy. Does he hear me?
Roll for it.
Can I roll?
No, so don't roll. So you just yell out. So this isn't a
I
roll.
yell out for Thaddy. Yeah, you tell me if I roll. That's right.
So as you yell out, you just kind of hear your voice echoing through the rest of it. And then
That's strange. Echo in a
this
woods.
slight breeze just kind of blows a little bit, and you hear nothing.
Predator. Hey, trackers.
Isn't it strangely quiet out here?
It is. You don't hear birds. There's nothing. It is silent.
It's not good.
There's
As
no
you
one for
guys
me to
keep
talk to.
As you guys keep going, I want you guys to make another... what's your guys' passive perception?
My passive perception is 12.
Oh, wait.
It's this one down here, right?
Yep.
The passive wisdom?
Yeah.
No, so 6.
Oh,
for me.
mine's 10.
I have no passive wisdom.
Because you weren't paying attention. Perfect.
Nope.
All right.
I make my own.
You notice?
Really
No, you don't notice anything. Okay, keep going.
not
Do you
enough.
guys want to take a rest or anything like that right now? You might want to take a small rest right now. As your DM, I advise that you take a small rest right now.
Let us
All
take
right,
a
set up camp.
So a small rest is
kind
like
of
just,
tired.
so. You guys have decided that Thaddy is far ahead of you. That you need to take a rest in order
I
to recover your
feel
points.
like
At least we got the
we should make a campfire anyway, because beasts of the wild are scared of fire. So we should make a fire
I think
and
I want to
put
talk to beasts.
large sticks. Oh, I can talk to them. Doesn't mean I can tell them what to do.
I don't think we should make a fire.
I don't think we should make a fire either.
Make a fire and put sticks in the fire that we can then brandish at animals if we need to.
Okay.
Don't make a
You want to? Yeah, I mean, make a persuasion roll.
I can. I'm not going to win it.
You never know. If it's a natural 20, it's an immediate success. So you have a 1 out of 20 chance for it to be an immediate success.
If there's wolves or sort of animals in this wood that we're going to protect ourselves against, fire is a great defense. So
It's worth a roll.
I think it could also attract.
Yeah.
unwanted attention.
Well, we kind of
Me
have
and
the
the
feeling that
barbarian
people
are
already
right.
know where we are. We're already being tracked.
Fine. We'll give you the damn fire.
18 minus 1,
Yeah.
17.
so 17.
Okay. Are any of you guys disagreeing with him strongly? Any of you guys strongly disagree?
I don't strongly disagree. I just agree.
I do.
Disagree.
Okay, so make a roll.
Okay.
18.
And your modifier?
Minus 2.
Yeah, it's minus 2.
You don't win. You don't win that. Anyone else want to argue with him?
Fuck.
Okay, so through his, you have now built a fire. In
I
your
built a
campsite.
fire, and now I put...
Are you guys going to make a short rest here or a long rest? So a long rest, you'll heal your hit points entirely. It takes 6 to 8 hours, so it's like going to sleep for the night, waking up early the next day, and going after him.
I'm cool. I'm all rested.
I
It is
say,
about-
will a short rest and take away my exhaustion?
Yes. No, it won't. A long rest needs to take away an exhaustion point.
So I need a long rest, so I'm going to vote for a long rest.
Oh, you're tired. Now.
Do I need a long
It is probably, through your travel, it's probably 8 or 9 o'clock at night. So, I mean, if you guys take a short rest, you'll wake up at midnight and then go. Or it's opposed to waking up at like 4 or 5 in the morning and going.
So I vote for long rest. We have a fire built up with clubs ready to go on fire to use as weapons.
Torches ready.
Torches ready. And who's going to keep watch? And then we can watch in shifts.
What do I need to recover my rage?
A long rest.
Long rest? Okay, we need to do a long rest.
Fine, I'll do a long rest too.
Okay, so long
So
rest.
who
So
has-
all of you guys are back up to full hit points?
So no,
Okay.
wait. Before we go to the rest,
Full hit points.
but before we go on a long rest, who takes first watch? Who takes second watch? So you're both rested.
I'll do first watch.
So he's going to take first watch.
I don't rest. Or I do rest. I
You do rest?
I have the best rest.
Okay.
The most
So
rest.
who's got second watch?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. So a watch, roughly a 2-hour watch, or these 4-hour watches? Because if it's a 4-hour watch, then you don't get your full. It'll be a short rest.
So 2-hour watches.
Well, how much HP do I get for a short
I'll do
rest?
it since I didn't
It's-
get hurt.
you can
in the
expend
battle
one
at
hit
all.
die for that at your current level, and so you'll roll your whatever your hit die is a D10, and so whatever you roll on that D10. So if it's a 1, you get 1 hit point. If it's 10, you get 10.
How much HP are you missing?
I was missing 5.
So I'd not chance it because I mean it's already going to be a long rest anyway. So just take 2-hour shifts and you get a long rest.
Okay.
So a long rest is 6 to 8 hours. So if you take 2-hour shifts each of you and rest for 8 hours, then all of you will have full hit points. You guys will say you will leave probably 6 in the morning next morning.
Let's do that.
Okay.
All right.
So you're all back at full hit points through the night. In the night. So who took first swap?
Me did. I did.
Roll a d20.
Me did.
Me did. Me barbarian. 6. No, wait, no, that's a 9. So 9 plus perception, or what are we?
Let's do insight.
Insight, which is
I believe.
wisdom's a plus 3, so it's a 12.
Okay. As you're sitting there, you're just kind of sitting there stroking the fire and just kind of paying attention, like just being as a barbarian does. Many nights you sat in front of the fire just kind of on watch, and as you're sitting there, you just kind of hear a twig snap in the distance, but nothing that really alarms you because it's kind of just like a normal woodsy sound that you're used to. So you're used to a twig snapping in the woods. But you're alert.
Okay,
So
good.
the 2 hours pass by and nothing happens.
Okay.
Who's on watch second?
Kayla's.
Okay, make a roll.
Where's the 20? 1.
I think that's a 1.
I was asleep.
You have fallen asleep on watch.
You dick.
And in your sleep,
can
I'm gonna
be-
say
you
the
can be
fire's
executed
gone.
for
The
that.
fire's gone out.
Okay.
No, fuck
Fire
you,
goes
man.
out while
You make our fire go out?
while you're asleep. Who's on watch third?
I guess I'll be on watch
So
third.
you
Do you start back
miss
up the
your
fire?
watch because you sleep through it because of his
Because he
fail.
didn't wake me up.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I need you to make a roll, and I need you to make a roll right now.
Is the fire a good idea?
18.
Okay.
8.
Okay. So you wake up on your own. Just
Wonderful.
Biggest penis.
you wake up and you're kind of groggy, and you look
Is that
over.
the first thing you say?
And the first thing you notice is the fire is out. The second thing you notice is he is asleep,
Not good.
and it is dark.
This is not fantastic.
So you stand up. I need you to make a roll.
14.
Okay. So as you're getting up, you're kind of making a walk towards him, and as you walk towards him, you catch yourself that there is a white screen in between you and him that was not there when you went to sleep, and you stop yourself before you run into it.
A white screen? What the hell is this thing? I slash at it with my whip.
You whip?
Roll. So your whip
crack with my whip tail.
gets stuck in it, and
Damn it.
make another d20 investigation roll.
Oh, I know what it is.
18?
Yeah.
You have concluded that this is a spider's web.
This is a spider's web.
You cannot retrieve your whip from it.
God
Your whip
damn it, my whip is
is stuck in the spider's web. And the reverberations that have come from this has alerted the spider to
Shit.
your presence. And immediately I need you to make a dexterity saving throw right now.
Dexterity is just 20.
So yeah, roll your 20. Add your
12
modifier.
plus 15.
Okay. Let's see what this is.
Pets, get out of there.
That fails.
Pencicuis.
That fails.
You fail with a
Shit.
15. You immediately are just hammered from above with this huge glob of webbing, and you are just you are glued to where you are, and your
I was
hands
wondering what this felt like.
your hands are just kind of like cocked to your side right here.
Yeah.
What do you do?
You
I
gotta
yell
scream.
out for help.
Okay. Make a. Oh, also you take.
Because my hands are stuck. And my whip
Pets, my tremendous hands are stuck.
You take 5 points of damage
Ow.
away from that web attack, the web surprise attack.
Ow.
So everyone, I want you all to roll for initiative right now. So roll a d20. Tell me what you get.
13. 7.
No modifier, so 14.
Obi gets a 13, and you were asleep. So roll again for disadvantage.
I'm still asleep too. So
So you get disadvantage as well.
6. Motherfucker.
5.
I got a 6. Oh, no, it's a 9.
So
Five.
Obi, you were 9.
Wait, flip it upside down.
Trump, what are you?
Roll.
You do roll for initiative, but you are currently considered grappled, so you have to make a save to get ungrappled.
16.
So you're about 16 counts. Okay. So Obi, you had a
9, yeah.
okay. Mike, you had a 6. Okay. Kryvix, you had a 5. Okay. And then Trump, you had a 16. Trumpus.
Yep.
Okay. And let's see what this spider has got. 10.
Fuck this spider.
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons, where we get BDSM'd.
Okay, so this is a surprise round. So the spider jumps now to Trumpus and makes his attack. 15. What's your armor class?
Oh, mine, 16.
Okay, make 2 rolls. Make a d20 roll with disadvantage for this attack.
A 9
Okay.
and a 17.
So he hits you. So he will hit you with a bite, which is a
21. If I die,
I'm a martyr.
I'm gonna kill you.
So he does 11 points of damage with you in this.
Oh! This guy's not fucking around. Sorry.
The spider does not fuck.
I have 10 left.
Okay. You did regain all of your hit points, though, from your sleep.
Okay.
So you were at full hit points?
Yeah, I
Okay,
was.
perfect.
I only had 26.
Perfect. And so everyone else is now available. We're at the top of the round. Trump, you are up. You are considered grappled, so I want you to make a roll right now to see if you can get out of the spider's web.
17.
Okay, I'm going to say that's a success. So you are now considered, you are out of that web, and you can move. You're broken free.
Great hands.
I would like to run back away from the web.
Okay, so you can make 30 feet. So how this is Mike Pence is on one side where the fire was. So we'll say this is where the fire was.
So was the fire a good idea?
Yeah, it was a great idea. Going out, the spider. So first the spider smelled it, and it stayed away because it doesn't like the light. And then because the fire went out, the spider, which was attracted to the fire initially, decided to move in because it realized spiders are really dumb. They have low intelligence. It realized, oh hey, this food is now all asleep. So you guys there. So here's where the fire was. I'm going to say Mike Pence was this. He's asleep here. The screen is here, dividing the rest of it and kind of circling around him. And then the other 3 are asleep over here.
We're awake now, right?
Awake now. So Trumpus ran into the silk screen, and now he's moved 30 feet.
Do we know how many spiders there are?
Run the
So
fuck out.
Pencicuis is outside of the web, right?
Yes, Mike is the only one inside of it.
Okay.
Okay. So, and we are at Trump's turn. So, Trump, you ran away. Any
Yep.
other action that you want to do?
Get my crossbow ready.
Ranged weapons, because it is dark and nighttime, and you are disadvantaged.
Are useless.
I would highly advise. I will make you roll for disadvantage unless you have dark vision, which none of you do.
Fine, get my great sword ready.
Yeah, definitely want to fight this thing with a sword.
It's too dark.
So, I'm going to say the Rangers will not roll for with a disadvantage for ranged weapons, but you two will definitely have to roll at disadvantage for ranged weapons. So you guys don't have to roll for disadvantage if you use your bows, but they will.
Okay.
Okay, so it is now... Trump, you ran away, so Obi, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna attack the spider with my greatsword.
Okay. Make a roll for your attack.
2 plus
that misses.
7.
That misses.
Yeah.
Okay. Obi, Mike, you're up. Oh, excuse me, it's the spider's turn.
Yeah.
16, and it will attack. So Trump ran away, so it's going to attack Obi, who just tried to attack him. So what's your armor class?
16.
Okay, so you block it. So,
Sweet.
It tries to come up to you for a bite, and you just throw it away.
That's right.
So your great sword slash miss, and it just attacked you, and you're just able to let go of that sword, grab him, and just throw him away, and then pick that sword up again really quick.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are now to Kryvix.
All right.
Or excuse me, Mike.
Never mind.
I'm going to attack it with my rapier.
Okay, so you are currently inside of the
Is it outside?
web dome. It is outside the web dome.
Can I shoot through it? Or?
Slash the web.
No.
You have to. I can't tell you what to do.
Oh, well, I'm going to take a pot shot at this fucker
Okay.
with my longbow.
Okay. Make a roll. Currently, I'll say this is the spider, and he's right here.
Okay.
These two are here.
What's the big ass?
There's one right there.
What? Oh.
Okay.
18.
Okay. Roll one more time. This is disadvantage.
19.
Oh, perfect. So yeah, so this definitely goes through, and you make it. So roll for an attack. It's a 1d8 piercing, I believe.
Yeah.
So that green one right there is a d8.
8.
Perfect. So you do 8 damage to this spider.
Making up for my crime.
Better.
Wonderful shot.
Fucking falling asleep.
You could be executed for that.
Cock.
Okay, so we're all equal here. Except for Trump.
And Kryvix, it's your turn.
All right. So some investigation stuff. I can't tell how many spiders out there, right?
You can't tell how many there are.
Do spiders speak primordial?
They do.
And are they saying anything now?
You hear the clicking, and what it sounds like is hunger, hunger, hunger.
Okay. So they're really dumb, so there's no way trying to talk to them.
I would not attempt it.
And so since I was not going to take a watch that night because I needed a full rest to get an exhaustion, I decided to sleep next to the fire. And so is it possible for me to start the fire going again?
Yes, it's possible. There are embers
Light an
there.
arrow on fire and shoot it.
No, maybe, but I just want the fire so we can actually see more of what we're up against and hopefully make them back off from us.
Okay, so you are saying that you were not sleeping out here, you were sleeping by the fire.
Yeah.
So you are in the web dome as well.
Yeah, I'm inside the web dome.
So you were in the web dome as well. Okay.
And so do I have to roll for something to get the fire started again?
Yeah, I would say roll a d20 for success.
Oh, right.
That's a d12.
I mean, unless you want to fail.
20, that's right.
Oh, there it is. Okay. So rolling to get that fire started. My thinking is so we can see what we're fighting and to get them to back off. Hopefully burn the web that's around us.
So this is called your action. So if you just want to perform an action that's not an attack, it's just you're making an action to start the fire.
So can you perform an attack
Fuck.
afterwards?
So 9, add 4 for your strength, dexterity. I'd add dexterity for that.
So plus 5,
14. I would say you get the fire. You get the fire started, but it's a small fire. It's not like going to explode because all the fuel that was there is burned up. But you grabbed a torch from your pack and you're able to use the embers to light the torch. So you have a lit torch. Okay.
Sweet.
But there's not enough fuel because while he was asleep, he didn't gather any wood or anything like that.
Okay.
And so there's not enough fuel there, I would say, to start the fire. But you have a lit torch.
Since now I have a lit torch and I haven't made an attack, can I try to burn the web?
You can make your movement towards that web. I would say you can start burning it, but you can't by necessity. It's not flammable.
It's not flammable?
It's not
okay.
flammable.
That's
but
what
as the heat will melt it and move it away, but it's not going to like catch and clear
Okay,
your
so
path.
who is on the outside of the web?
These two.
So I'm going to move to the
Or excuse me, these two.
Yeah, me
So
and
I'm going to move to the part of the web that
fuck
he's
out
on the other side and start melting
Okay.
the web that separates me and him.
I say you melt like a little 2 feet hole from the bottom.
Okay.
And that's going to be the end of your turn.
Perfect.
Okay. So that is Kryvix's turn. We are back to the top with Trump. You are currently running away from the battle.
I did get my greatsword ready, and I'm I'm going to run back towards the spider.
Okay. So this will be right
I just
here.
wanted to get away from the web for a second. Jesus.
I would say you got back within range and you can make an attack.
Okay, I'm going to attack the spider.
Okay.
12 plus 4, so 16.
You hit. So roll your damage.
Wait, is that dexterity's hit, right?
You're going to use your strength modifier. You're going to use your strength modifier because it's such a strength
okay,
base.
so 16.
Plus 4, yeah.
And then that was
Your
my
great sword is-
sword is 2d6.
Yeah.
So that's 4 and 1.
So you do 5 damage.
5 damage to the spider. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
So
Okay,
it's
it is
13
now the
damage to it.
spider's turn, and you are right in front of it, and it is pissed. So, the spider rolls for an attack and rolls a 19.
Oh, shit.
Holy shit!
So, for its... that's not the damage it did. Let's see.
Joe's gonna fucking die right here.
So, 1d8 plus 3.
So if someone's hit points go to 0, is there...
Okay, guys, I'm dead if it's over a 7.
It's a 1. So, it's 4 damage.
So if someone's hit points go to a 0, is there like a time where we can revive them?
Yes.
Okay.
So, it's called a saving throw. They basically get 3 rounds to be revived.
Okay.
And if they don't revive in 3 rounds, they die.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Can I use like a herbal kit?
I'm gonna run the fuck
Can I use an herbal kit to revive
And
someone?
cow.
You cannot.
Okay.
So, a herbal kit is so, like, during, like, a long rest or something like that, you can roll to see if you are successful at making a minor potion of healing. So, with an herbal kit, you can also make poisons. And,
Poison arrows.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do.
and so, he just went, spider went, and so now it's Obi's turn. Obi, you're right here.
Still right next to the
Spider is
spider.
here, Trump is here.
Oh, so it moved over to Joe?
Yeah, so he came and attacked it and then attacked him back. So they're considered in combat right now.
So I'm still burning the web in front of him.
And you burn about 2 feet.
Can I give something to Trumpus and then attack?
You would need... No, that's 2 actions.
Okay. I will attack the spider
Okay.
with my great sword.
Okay. Roll for your attack.
So 9 plus 5 is 11.
9 plus 5 is 14.
14.
That hits. So, roll for damage.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Nope, no one does.
No one knows. 4 and 3. So 7.
Okay.
Awesome. Chunk of this fucker. Yeah. You hit him for 8. Joe hit him for 5.
No, I can't do math well.
Okay.
That's alright, neither can I.
Mike Pence, it's your turn. I mean, Michaelangelus.
Michaelangelus.
Michaelangelus Pencicuis.
I am gonna
Pence.
I am gonna walk over to the 2-foot hole and take another shot at the beast.
Just kind of crouch shot through it.
Yeah.
Crouch.
Make your roll.
Are you gonna
I feel like there should be enough d20s. You should all just have your own like little d20.
We had a bag. Where's the bag?
I do have my own D20.
20.
Oh, roll for damage.
So he gets a crit?
Yeah.
Even wait, he has to
Natural
roll for
20.
disadvantage, right? 'Cause it's dark.
He's shooting through the. No, I did
So
not
do
and even with disadvantage, natural 20.
if you get a 20 with a modifier, does that not mean a crit?
It does not.
Okay, only natural 20s equal crit.
I did 8.
So you do 16 damage to the spider and you kill it.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So really quick, let me explain critting really quick. So if you crit, it's like a legendary shot. It's like something for the ages. Okay. The fighter class, you crit at 19. So if you roll a 19 on an attack roll, that is a crit as well. When you become level 13, I believe, you start critting at 18. So, just so you know. So if you roll a 19 or 20, that's a crit. Make sure that you can either remind me or I'll probably remember.
Okay.
So natural 20. How do you want to kill this spider? With your arrow. So you're killing it with an arrow. So how are you going to do this? It's currently in combat with these two right here. So I'd say you guys, so here's the fire. You guys are moving over here. And you're taking a shot from like right here.
Alright, so the spider is engaging Joe, right? Or Trumpus?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, whoever Joe is.
Trumpus. He's engaging him. I shoot the shot. It goes underneath. It like skims the ball sack of Obsidianbah. Like it just like the air just kind of pushes it out of the way.
It's a real sphincter pucker.
It's like he knows
He in fact makes that. He makes that.
noise.
Yeah.
Titan of the sphincter.
Yeah. And the arrow goes into the eye of the spider and bounces around inside its skull and just fucking rips it up.
Well, it's an arrow, so it doesn't do that. But let me explain. Let me detail this a little bit better. So, here's the ball sack of Obsidianbah. Because, I mean, literally, this is probably to scale here. So, this arrow goes straight through his loincloth.
It shaved a line of the ball sack here.
Yeah. The choke and the scrot just both right through it. He's like, so as this just like legendary, like just you didn't even like no scope it, like. So as this arrow's traveling, it hits the spider right in the eye and through the other one. Hits a tree and just bounces back. And as the spider is kind of like reeling, like in kind of some death agony, it opens its pincers and this arrow just bounces and falls right through and just drops the spider. Just like instant death. The spider just sits there and like kind of starts curling over it and it's like death agony.
With a little
You're not
short.
getting that arrow back.
Yeah, that arrow is wrecked.
With a little short and curly just right there on the map.
And some cubes are just
my pubes.
alright, and this spider is dead. Alright.
That's like I teabagged the second enemy.
Congratulations on killing a giant spider.
Thank you.
So,
It's fantastic.
everyone
It's all
make a
me.
perception roll.
Okay. I'm still burning, so not big enough for us to get through yet.
Okay, so 19 plus 3 is 20.
13. So what perception?
Yeah, that's wisdom.
So plus 3, so that's 16.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah, 13.
Okay. With your modifier?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you two don't notice this, but you two do. You hear this rustling in the trees, and you guys are like, what the fuck is this? And so, you guys, from hearing it and from assuming what the spider sounded like, you hear a large amount of these spiders up in these trees just like moving towards you. What do you do?
Get on the spider and GTFO.
On the
The horse. I mean,
Well, are horses inside the web dome or outside the web dome?
The horses are gone.
Oh shit.
You see what looks like a horse hoof, and the previous spider that you guys have ran into was feasting on your horses while.
horse.
So your
So
horses
there's
are gone.
horse carcasses everywhere, and then like
Not
little-
carcasses, but these horses, however, are definitely okay. So
God damn it.
everyone, roll a perception really quick,
Pencicuis.
and someone please roll high.
7.
14 plus 3 is 17.
Perfect. That's enough. That's enough. Okay, so 17. You notice that the two horses are both webbed up, dead on the ground, just getting ready, like their bodies are becoming juicy sacks for these spiders to feast on.
So they have food that they'll be distracted with.
Okay.
So we're trying to burn a hole through the web dome so we can get out. But we need you guys.
I'd say by this point you've burned enough of it. Or
What we
you guys
need to
can
do
find out.
is get them their torches so they can have fire too, so we can all have torches out.
So does everyone want to pull out torches right now?
Yeah.
So everyone pulls out a torch. Well, you light up. You all now have lit torches. Torches will last for 15 minutes.
Okay.
And these
then-
torches are lit enough that these spiders will not come after you.
So we need to
Get
start
the
getting away.
fuck out of the forest.
So
We need to follow the path
guys
that we're
go-
following before.
you guys go bombing through the forest. Okay.
I know. Are we going to? Are we just going to run?
Are you guys running wildly through the
Or
forest?
are we following the
That's what you
trail?
should do.
Okay,
Yeah.
just run
Run.
right.
Okay.
Run like fuck.
I want everyone to roll a panic. Just roll in panic right now. So tell me what you get. Everyone make a roll. Tell me what you get.
20.
Is there a modifier?
4.
I got 11.
Use your strength modifier, or excuse me,
Okay.
Constitution, because you're word running
Okay, so then I
22.
get
23. 15.
with a natural 20. 15.
7.
So you fall behind the rest of the party because everyone's just bombing.
Damn it! I'm the only reason we have a way out of here.
So it's because you are wise. So you're like wise. You're like just kind of running through it, like just kind of jumping in. So as you were running, you notice that the spiders are kind of being left behind, and these three just keep on bombing down it. So as you guys are bombing down it, you guys run right off of a cliff. Okay, and below this cliff there is a aqua blue
Only got 6 HP.
pool of water that you guys just drop right into. And so you run up right to the cliff and then you stop.
Okay.
But then the ground breaks below you and you fall into the river. as well. So you all pop up at the top of the water and you start swimming to the end of the pool.
Dive.
And you notice that there are 4 water nymphs sitting on the shore just staring at you like, what the fuck? Okay? So These
Our
nymphs are sitting
torches are
there,
out by this
and you
point.
guys, the torches are out. So the only thing the only illumination
Are from the water nymphs.
is from the water nymphs.
Okay.
And the water itself. The water is a natural glowing pool. Like, think about So I had music prepared. I had music prepared right now, but because I don't want to play it. It was the Chronicles of Narnia, just kind of that like with like little triangles going off in the background. It's beautiful. So then with this, the nymphs just sit there and stare at you, and you stare at them. What are you guys going to do? You guys are currently just like kind of treading water right now.
I think we're going to have
get out
to
of
put
the
this on
water.
a cliffhanger.
Do they speak primordial?
So are we going to end now?
I think we need
Do you guys need to end right now? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're in a pool. We're surrounded by nymphs. Got out of the way of spiders. I'm still at full health.
Well, we can keep track of that on our...
Yeah.
And then
So, if you
Joe's
wanna
about to die.
I'm at 6.
If we want to have a conversation with the nymphs really quick, so they're nice nymphs.
Okay, so we
really
speak
quick before we
primordial.
Hey, nymphs, can we sleep here for a little bit? We're
So-
tired from the...
I'll give you my seed.
These nymphs kind of get a funny look on their face as you're talking to them because they don't really understand what you say, what you're speaking.
And so I talk to the nymph.
They
I'm
totally
like,
understand what I'm saying.
I say, is it okay if we stay here to recover?
They ask you about your quest.
We are escorting an individual from one location to another.
So
Trying to search for him.
And no, we are
And we
now
lost him.
searching for said individual.
they say yes, you can rest here. This is a safe place. The spiders won't come here, and they heal all of you to full hit points.
Oh,
So,
God.
these nymphs are very friendly. They're very nice, and they also bestow upon you the circlet of an F for killing the giant spider. Because this spider has plagued them for a long time. The other spiders are lesser, but this spider is always trying to.
Do we all get to wear it at the same time, or
No,
who
so
gets it?
you don't. So one of you get to carry it. It gives you a +2 to your stealth. So whenever you're stealthing checks, all
I give
that
it
kind
to.
of stuff.
I'd say give it to Caleb because he killed it.
Okay.
I mean, fair enough.
I mean,
I'll take it.
so
Oh, you mean Pencicuis?
Pencicuis
gets it.
Yeah, Pencicuis.
Also,
Gets the circlet.
there is a hooded man in this clearing. So, like, let me just describe this to you for a little bit.
Sure.
There is a cliff, and then there's this pool of water, and then there's kind of like just this little clearing, and it's a clear, and there's just a man sitting there at the edge of the clearing with a fire. Hooded man sitting there.
Is he fat?
No. He's a very healthy, very handsome-looking man. He has a little bit of a beard goatee going on there, but very, very Norse-looking. Very Norse-looking man.
so I sit down to this fire and ask him, who are you?
He's a god, isn't he?
Yeah.
He is a god.
I knew it.
Fuck.
It's Odin.
So,
Who are you?
Ramu.
my name is Tyr. I am the god of war and life. And he just kind of smiles, and he's like, I've been watching you for quite a while. I really enjoyed what the barbarian did with the bandit chief
Yeah,
earlier.
that's right. That's right, he did.
For that, I will give him a blessing. And
Damn
so
it.
he stands up and walks over to you and just puts his hand on your forehead. And these 2 knife or sword brands appear on your forearms, just right under here. This is the blessing of Tyr. So the blessing of Tyr, what it allows you to do is dope.
What it allows you to do is dope.
So the blessing of Tyr.
Consequence-free doping.
So you get +2 damage on all of your attacks for as long as the blessing of Tyr is upon you.
Oh, yeah.
I would write that down.
If you lose the blessing of Tyr, you lose those 2 attacks.
No,
that
you
+2.
can hit.
And so right now Tyr tells you about your quest and kind of like some of the issues with the force. He doesn't tell you too much. He's still a little bit mysterious in his conversation. He tells you, hey, what you guys are, you're currently on the right path. Right now, what you're doing is great. You are on the path for destiny. He's not a future seer like his father Odin, so he can't tell you what exactly is on the head, but he does tell you that he feels that you're on the right path, and you just must continue on the path that you're on currently. So, and with that, we'll cut it off.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you to everybody who's listened to this 4-hour excursion. I had fun.
Foray into
actually.
Dungeons and Dragons.
This makes a little bit more sense. So you do need someone who knows the game
Yeah.
to be the DM.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see. We should do this again sometime.
We should.
So, thoughts and
Definitely
impressions
should.
on the first one. You guys all had fun?
Yeah, totally
definitely.
had fun.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
When I hit.
It was
You
good.
met a god. For sure.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. So
Yeah, so there definitely should.
Is this what you expected for D&D? I mean, I watched a video of people playing D&D, and then I still was like, what the hell?
No, I expected something like this, yeah. And so I would look forward to part 2.
Yeah. should totally do a part 2 in like a couple weeks or something.
Yeah,
Good,
I'm
definitely.
Definitely.
Are you down for that? Sweet. This was great.
I mean,
Yeah, we got to finish your story, man. You spent all the time crafting.
I mean, for our time spent crafting, we are currently right at this arrow.
Okay.
Yeah, they just met here.
Sweet. That's awesome.
We didn't get to the trolls.
Don't tell us. No foreshadowing.
There's trolls.
Can I tell you about the quest that we avoided with not going the rocky path?
Sure.
Yeah.
So there, you guys, if you went the rocky path, you would have followed the Thaddeus horse to a bandit camp. And so at this bandit camp, it was the survivors of the attack on the caravan. And they would have been resting when you found the camp, so you guys would have had a surprise element when you attacked them. It would have been encouraged to attack them. And through that attack, you would have found a sword of exceeding strength. This is what the sword that Brahm made that he talked about his brother had.
Oh, nice.
And so this is another long sword that does 1d8 plus 4. So you're guaranteed 4 damage on each attack. So,
Wow.
Nice.
that's in the bandit camp.
But the bandit camp wasn't Thaddy, though.
Yes, Thaddy did not go to the bandit camp, but the bandit camp also would have let you on a trail to get back to Thaddy. So,
But would we have missed the spiders and Tyr that way?
yes, you still would have met Tyr. Tyr was a part of both adventures.
Okay.
But you would have missed the spider, and instead,
And not gotten the
you would have
circlet from the
run
nymph,
into-
right?
Correct. You would not have gotten the circlet. You would have
I'm
met.
happy.
You would have met Tyr a little earlier, and you would have gotten the sword and missed the circlet. So.
All right. Well, we want to thank our guest. Sorry, I missed your name.
No, Larsen.
DM Larsen. Thank you, Larsen.
Dominatrix.
For Dominatrix Larsen.
Dominatrix DM.
For coming on to the show today. Nudeclan.net. You know all the stuff. You can tweet me at Joseph DeGollier.
me,
Obsidianbah.
me at UFF Podcast.
And me at Nude Clan Cam.
All right. We'll see you guys next week.
Enjoy the nude.
May the list go on.
Live always in the nude.
Fuck off.